Hi, John. How's it going? I even forgot what day it was today. Hi, Chris. How are things? Yeah, I don't know. He just messaged me on the phone. John, Miguel. He's doing that 48 hour build. So, oh, here he comes.
Hey, John.
We're taking over for me. I'm usually late. How's it going?
Not bad. How about you?
Oh, I don't know. You have good days, you have bad days, especially, with the stupid virus still going on. It's crazy here. Really crazy.
I'm not sleeping, Mopar. I was cleaning my desk. It was
Yeah,
it was a mess.
well,
Yeah, it
not
was.
nothing. Nothing. I heard that.
He said he heard that.
That takes a lot considering how messy my desk is.
I took a picture of it before I started cleaning.
Yeah.
It was a wreck.
Yeah, I got quite a bit done on the 34. Gotta try this new sculpting stuff. I had it for quite a while to come in tins, and it's a two-part, like epoxy. So I'm
Chris
gonna
wants
try
to
that.
Chris wants to join.
Sure.
You got a two-part epoxy. Is it like this stuff?
I'll show you. Just hold on.
I'll post a link here in just a sec.
Oh. There's this stuff here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can
Oh,
see it.
I got it off eBay. Somebody mentioned it to me because I used to use Minipod,
Milliput.
but I find it way too freaking hard.
My wife has that same problem.
No, it's very, very hard to sand. I've tried it, and you got pretty well to use a file or the Dremel tool to do it.
What's up, AC? Hey, Chris, mute your stream or mute your YouTube video.
What I
Hi,
did.
AC. How's it going?
Can you still hear us, Chris?
How about now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
That's good.
I have to mute my phone and the other thing. It's a process.
Not much, Maine. God,
I'm
there's new
cold,
people
fam.
come in this chat room. I have no clue who they are.
Uh,
Yeah, it's always nice to meet new people.
you were
Well,
talking about.
I had it open
Well,
to
I'm new,
public,
all right.
so pretty well. Oh, yeah, we know you're new.
This right here.
At least I'm not new to this. Look at this dumb crap. Who in the hell in the world uses inverted torques on wheel cylinders? You know who does that? GM. That's why they're going out of business. Look at
Oh,
this.
Kingston.
Look at that.
Hi, AC from Kingston, Pennsylvania.
Taking a break.
So I take it you're replacing brake cylinders on your car.
Not my car. I wouldn't own a Chevy.
Hey, Scaly Models, how are you? Haven't heard from you in a bit. Hope you guys are doing pretty good over there.
Yeah, hi, Scaly Models.
I hope
I think his
Poppy
name
shows
is.
up.
I think his name is Mike.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to say Mike and then I'm wrong.
I'm pretty sure it's Mike.
So what was up with the Grim Reaper as a thing there?
Grim
Because
Reaper.
I built one. I built one quite a while ago.
Right.
The
Can
figure.
I see that? Is it
Not
available?
right now.
No.
I will post a video later.
Okay.
I was just showing Miguel this sculpting stuff that I'm gonna try. That's an A and B sculpting stuff.
Okay, what are you gonna
Yeah,
try?
how
Can you
that
make a
works.
mold out of it?
No, I gotta fix the roof on there.
I watch a YouTube channel of a guy, well, I guess several people I've seen. They actually do like Hot Wheels diecast, modifications. They make little models, but they use Hot Wheels to do it. And they do little custom cars and stuff and wide body kits, but they use this really like liquidy gel, and they like pour it over like the wheel well, and it's really liquidy, almost like a slime, and it hardens into like a surface that you can sand and cut and stuff. And I want to try to find out what that is, because I want to try to use that.
That's for fixing nails, long nails on women.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a two-part. Like say if a woman cracks her fingernail, then they can put that stuff on it and it'll fix the crack.
Do you know what the material is called?
No, not offhand. There's somebody on Model Car Forums. He uses it all the time to make his own spoilers and air dams and things like that.
I'm gonna have to try to find out what it's called. But that's helpful though, because at least now I know where to look for it.
They don't list it in their video?
It's to fix those those false nails that women
No,
put
they
on
don't.
their fingers.
It's like an acrylic enamel or some such nonsense.
Yeah.
It's real tough.
I forget who uses it all the time, but I know who you're talking about.
Looks like nail repair gel.
I'll find a video and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what John said.
Nail repair gel. That's what it is. Like $8.99 on Amazon.
See, he knows something.
I don't know nothing. I just can search for stuff. That's all.
It's almost like he builds models.
Almost.
He knows the language anyway.
Yo, the intelligence quotient isn't about how much you know, but how to find the information. That's what's really make you smart.
That's life, buddy.
But some people can't get that. They can't spell.
Yeah,
they don't
no
have
problem,
a vocabulary.
I like the old cars.
You need to have more one word for the same thing, so you can search for things in the search engine. My son can't do that.
Hi, Zeno, from Texas.
He's amazed. Oh, you found that? How did you find that? Oh no, you used a different word.
I even made a motor plate for the front of the motor, Miguel. See that?
What is that, 32?
Oh, yeah.
34?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 34.
34.
So I had to cut the back of the frame, but it fits where the fender wells are.
Yeah, nice.
So, and I cut the floor out. I didn't want the floor in there because it had a molded exhaust system and that. Well, what I'm thinking of doing is to have the body tilt backwards so I can show the interior and whatnot.
Yeah, that would be cool. Okay.
Hi, Richard. How's it going? Oh, you're just searching for that nail stuff?
No, I found the video that I was looking for, and I'm gonna switch my camera to show you guys so that we can be sure we're talking about the same thing.
Yeah, it's almost like the plastic goo or whatever you call it
Yeah, basically.
that you make. Yeah.
I watch the channels.
Oh, thanks, Zeno. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're a Ford guy. That's right. Zeno is the Ford guy.
I like him anyway.
You see
I'll be
HBI
friends
guy?
with him anyway. Okay.
HBI.
So
Right.
you can see my screen here. Watch in about 3 seconds. This is the material I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's the same stuff. It's got to be the same stuff. Or they're along the line.
Well, that's how this stuff. Yeah, that's how this stuff works too, Miguel. That epoxy I just showed you.
Yeah, is it liquidy, runny? Like,
Yeah, it's a liquid, but you got to mix it together, and then it comes to a certain color, and then you apply it. It's almost like a two-part epoxy, like body filler for a real car. Same kind of aspect. Hi, Dominic. How's it going?
okay. Hey, Pro Carry, what's up, dude? You driving today?
Hey, what's up, Pro Carry?
Yeah, some people get real good results with that nail stuff, Miguel.
I mean,
From what I've seen, anyways.
Even if it's not perfect, you go over it again. It's going to stick to itself.
Yeah.
You gonna post freak that bar nut?
Oh no, I'm just gonna. This is an infamous kit. Nobody likes building it because the doors are so flimsy.
Oh, make new hangers for them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Metal pins.
This is
Moving
my
violation.
This is my 48-hour build. Oops, here this way. I'm working on so far.
Did you glue the frame on the window frame?
Yeah.
Okay. That was a separate piece.
It is. It's a separate piece here.
Wow.
And it comes. This kit has like 4 different front ends you can use, 2 different windshield frames you can use, 2 different roofs that you can use. I mean, it's just all kinds of custom.
Oh, now you're gonna make me want to buy it.
It's actually, I'm pretty impressed with it.
Has a lot of extra parts.
I'm using very, very few of the parts though. The body.
Yeah.
I got this is a NASCAR chassis I got up under there.
I'm wondering something. If y'all can answer me a question or not.
What's that?
Would the CUDA hood, the shaker hood off of CUDA, would that fit on this 69 Daytona I'm building?
Oh, I don't know. It would have to be the scale. You might have to fill in.
Yeah, you might have.
You could do the hood scoop itself and cut it out and put that in there.
See, I want the the thing with the hood is it's got 2 indentions on either side. I don't think it would look right if I cut it out.
So you want to use a CUDA hood?
I want to use the shaker hood. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then use another hood from another Charger and experiment with that. That fits that model.
If I could find one that's plain, that would work. Cut it out then. Problem.
What scale is that? 124? Is that
125th, I think. That's. Who the hell makes it anyway?
Oh, he's off. Richard's off today.
125th scale.
Oh yeah, okay. Well then, what about the one off the 68? The 68 Charger from Revell.
I'll have to look. I don't have one. I'll have to go find one.
I mean, I got one already open. So they say I don't open boxes, but I do.
I'll believe it when
That's
I
as
see
far
it.
as they'll
What's this?
That's
Is this
as
not
far-
open box? Look at that.
That's
You
as
could have bought it. You
That's
could have
a-
bought it that way.
I build it.
Look, this is
you get your
okay,
wife to
too.
open it. You get your wife to open it up for you.
Look
There you go.
inside there. Look at the price on that. $11.99. H&R Railroad. They don't exist anymore.
So you bought an already open model kit, trying to tell us you opened the model kit.
No, I did not buy an already open
Price
model
tags
kit.
on the inside of the box.
Yeah, the price. It's because I put it there.
Okay. It's your line. You're sticking to it, right?
My. Yeah, I'm sticking to it. Yeah. I gotta write it down. I gotta make sure I keep these things straight.
That duster kit I got from you, Miguel, that's a nice kit.
I have a couple more of those. I probably will build one of those. I might even Pro Street one or Pro Mod one.
Well, I thought, when I opened it up, it was going to have all molded in exhaust system and all that, because usually that's what they have. But
Right.
that one doesn't. That one doesn't.
When I was
That's
at the
all
hobby
separate.
store yesterday, he has a one of the 16th scale Richard Petty 43 Dodge Charger stock cars
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah.
got two of those.
for $30.
That's a
And
good deal. Get it.
I thought about buying it. I have one that's unopened. Excuse me, one that's unopened. And I thought about buying that one and using it as a test bed for doing a 16th scale Pro Mod. But I'm not really a big fan of the body style. I'm not a Mopar fan.
Yeah, you're a Chevy guy.
I'm a Chevy guy.
They can't, be everybody.
I'm a car guy. I don't care who makes it.
I'm okay with Ford because Ford needed the Dodge brothers' help on engines. So if it wasn't for their stock, I wouldn't have Mopar.
Yeah, I don't dislike Mopars. I don't dislike Fords either. I just prefer Chevys.
The only thing I like about Chevys is the guy, Louis Chevy, whatever his name was. He just said, "Oh, I'm done with you," and then he left the company. He said, "No, I don't want nothing to do with Chevy." But still, they go, "Chevy made for racers." He was the racer that quit. Wait, what?
Yeah. Have you
What
seen
else
Have you seen the movie or the the movie Ford versus Ferrari or whatever?
Yeah, I haven't watched that.
Yeah.
I know the story
Yeah.
though.
It's actually a decent movie.
I wish they would make Lamborghini's story.
It's loosely based on the way the history actually went, but it's a pretty good movie. But it's a similar type of story with the company fucking up the race program.
But Ford is the only American company 3 times in a row, 24 hours of Le Mans with the same car, same basic car.
Yep.
Nobody else has that. Ferrari was not happy.
That's because they used to dominate that series. So Ford got involved.
Yeah, they with overhead cam engines, not pushrod engines. That's how they dominated. And all of a sudden, here comes this guy with a 351 Cleveland pushrod engine. They were not happy.
That's like Ford tried to make a Hemi at one time.
Pro Carry says Chevy engine and a Ford chassis and a body would be a great vehicle.
Oh no way! I say blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
No, blasphemy.
Have you seen Blasphemy?
Yeah.
Finnegan's
Wait a minute.
what is it?
Yeah,
55?
exactly. 55 with a blown Hemi. That's what.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
Yeah, but
They should have came factory.
But John, there's a known fact that old street rods, a lot of guys use Chevy motors, and the reason for that is because of the oil pan.
Yeah, that too, and the fact that it's cheap. You can put a Chevy together for $800. That's cheap.
Baling wire and bubble gum.
Exactly. Another thing is, anywhere you go, hey, I need a Chevy timing chain. Here you go. Need a Chevy this. Here you go. A rocker. Here you go. Do that for a Ford. Oh, we don't know. Which Ford is it?
What year?
What year?
That was something my dad. He says I hate Fords because you can't take the parts off one and put it on the other.
Not always, no. Not always.
Chevys, you can do that all day long.
Yeah, Chevy you can do that. Mopar you can do that, but not Ford. And Ford would use 7/16, 9/16, and half-inch bolts, all on the same part.
I'd rather have a horse than a Ford.
Yeah, sort of.
Sorta.
No, I don't want a horse because I'm not cleaning it up. Everybody forgets what horses do.
And you don't.
That's why you grow a garden.
Oh, yeah, you can grow a hell of a garden, let me tell you that. And horses cost money to take care of. A lot more money than a car. Horse gets sick. Oh man, you ain't gonna fix that. No way.
I only owned one Ford in my time, and that was a Mach 1 Mustang with a 429 in it. You had to lift the car up, pull the wheels off to change the spark plugs.
Yeah, because you can't reach underneath. There's no room between the shock towers.
Nope.
I already know this. Already done that.
Yeah.
The new cars ain't no better.
Yeah, the steering column too. Yeah, you're right, Zeno. The Chevy steering column and old Ford.
You got to be a contortionist nowadays to change spark plugs.
Oh man, that BMW, I put headers on it. My arm still hurts. My arm still hurts.
Yeah, the newer cars you can't very well find anything in those cars now.
You gotta have software. Without software, you can barely do anything.
Yeah.
Apparently, Chevy and Ford have gotten their chips from Taiwan and over in UK because they're starting to promote their new 2021 trucks.
Or maybe they'll work on their transmissions.
Well, right now they got thousands of them. Both companies got thousands of them parked all over the place because they ain't got no chips for them. So.
The guy, I don't know if you guys ever watch Hoosier's Garage, but he had like a 2018, 19, I can't remember, Camaro, and the engine froze. It literally froze itself with oil inside of it. Had to have the engine taken apart and redone. Really? At 100,000? Really? I've got a Ford Taurus. It's got 202,000 right now. That's like a magic number for those.
I had one.
I had an Oldsmobile with 400,000 miles on it.
I believe it.
Still sold it to somebody.
What year was it?
74, I think.
I believe it.
With 350 Olt.
Oh yeah.
They were
Oh,
good
they're
motors,
rocking,
I tell
too.
you. They were good motors.
Yeah, as long as you change the oil, it was a good motor.
Yeah.
Not
The
today.
Rocket. Yeah, you're right. The Rocket. That's
Yeah,
what they used
rocket
to call
engine.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Rockets?
Yeah. Well, I'm an old Mopar guy. I gotta know this stuff.
Maybe Rocket Chevy? Or Oldsmobile?
I mean, the 3.8 Oldsmobile and the 98, 99, they're not bad motors. Got one with 135.
Chrysler Slant 6 was a good motor.
Huh.
God, Chrysler Slant 6 has gone over
would-
1 million miles.
I wouldn't doubt that, RT.
They tell me you can run them out of oil and they still run.
Oh, I don't know. That number 6 rod's gonna go probably.
And the 318 is a good motor too.
Oh yeah, 318.
Yeah.
I've never broken a 318. I've seen them broken, but I've never broken one.
I tried to
Yeah,
Well,
break
at
you're
least
right,
I put the
Zeno.
engine together. I got the engine together, but that's about it.
Everybody clap.
Back in the box, and I'll build you sometime later.
Back in the box.
Yeah, and by the time you get it, you have cobwebs all over it. So you
think
wouldn't
we
even know if it's a motor, so you'll throw it out.
It'll look like the motor off your other that truck you built. It'll be a lump. Ford rear ends, a lot of Chevy. Yeah, because 9 inches or strong rear end. It's got 3 places of support, 3 freaking bearings, one
Yeah.
under the pinion. One of the best rear ends around. Dana 60 is also another great rear end. Try to get one new now from Strange or from Moser Engineering. Oh man, you're gonna pay some money.
Yeah, I bet.
You don't believe it. You buy a car with the money you spend for the rear.
I know a lot of people, 4-wheel drive people, are going out in junkyards and finding the 9-inch and the Danas.
Oh yeah, I know where there's about a couple of those. I know where there's one right now. I got it. I got a free Dana out of F-250.
A friend of mine just bought a Hemi for his 68 Charger.
Wow.
He paid $4,000, and all it is a plain block.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If it doesn't have any windows in it, it's a really good block. Because
Like
usually
cobwebs,
somebody
yeah.
puts a rod
cobweb-
side.
It had cobwebs and everything in it. He
no
doesn't
holes,
even
right?
know. He doesn't. No, there's no holes, but he doesn't know if the motor's seized or what. So
I would take it anyway because the fact that if it doesn't have any holes in it, a lot of times
Yeah.
there's a rod going through the side, which they
Oh,
can
yeah.
repair. They can repair
Yeah.
that. Unbelievable.
What is it, steel block?
Yeah, it's nickel and iron.
I guess it can.
pretty heavy
Yeah.
motor.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a heavy motor, 700 something pounds.
Yeah.
Block's got it weigh about 225, 230.
When you hit somebody,
those blocks.
if you hit somebody in a car with one of them heavy motors, it's like throwing a hammer at them.
Oh, I see these crash things on YouTube. I see these older cars get and they crunch up. I'm like, this is impossible. They crunch up that way because the engine's right there. It's a full frame, and then you go look at the comments and it says comments turned off. No wonder.
Yeah, really. Come on. What'd you modify?
Yeah, did you take the motor out? Did you cut a few subframes out?
Yeah. A full frame.
I ain't no
car.
way like a 67 Caprice or Impala is gonna fold up like that.
You may not drive that thing away, and that frame may be crooked as hell, but it won't crumple up like a can.
No. The other thing will. If I hit a smart car in my Ram Charger, it's over.
Yep.
Huh.
You go
Space frame or no space frame.
These
That's why I
cars
like
they got
driving.
are they're pathetic. I guess that's why I don't own one. I always go for something older. I want a piece of
I like them as beaters. Beaters are okay. Winter beaters are good.
Hi Terry, how's it going?
Hey, what's up?
Okay. Hold on, Terry.
We need the name for our little
There you go,
group.
Terry.
Oh, what are you gonna call it?
Misfits? I don't know.
Oh, that already went through my head once. Okay. We already got a Garage Misfits on TV, so that's no good either.
I made the suggestion. I didn't say what to call it.
I
Y'all
don't know.
y'all figure that.
JP's Raiders.
JP's Misfits. That sounds good.
The Outsiders.
Outsiders is good. I like that. Outsiders is actually a good one. You're thinking 1950s movies, though.
I actually, there was a book on that, Outsiders.
I'm thinking science fiction.
I think there was a movie of it later.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The 50s movie. Wasn't
No,
it
it
with
wasn't I don't
was
think
it
it was
bad?
from the 50s. Huh?
wasn't it with
Was it
James
bad?
Dean?
I don't know. It was the one guy he thought he killed somebody, and meanwhile it wasn't him.
Where, the fugitive with his wife?
No outsiders.
I thought that was like a gang show. These guys were trying to get out of this one area.
Rick says, Miguel, you're really quiet working on your 48-hour bill.
That's because he's under pressure there. He's under pressure.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the paint part.
You need a link, Rick? Oh, there's John. Just put a link in.
Yeah, because.
Oh, Terry.
Terry. Hey, how you doing, Hobby Barn?
Oh, Terry needs
Finally,
Terry.
finally, man. I've been sitting
Terry.
here since 1 o'clock and then couldn't get to log in.
How you doing, Terry?
I'm doing a whole lot better than I have last month.
Yeah, I was glad to hear that you were well enough to at least come home.
Yeah.
You sound good.
It went downhill quick once I went and had that CAT scan done.
Yeah, that was a crazy story there.
I saw your video.
I could write a book on that one.
Oh, man.
Okay.
It's just good to be back in this hobby room after a month.
That's
Is
cool.
that a
I
59 or a 49 or a 54?
It's a 50.
Yeah.
I just cut the engine bay out.
It's a 50. It's going to be a NASCAR. Hybrid.
Yeah, I was watching live stream last night, Miguel, on TV, but couldn't comment or anything. But
Oh, well.
did you get your radiator situation took care of?
I have it figured out. Yep.
What did you do?
I was
Sorry,
having an
Roger.
issue getting it to fit, and I had to do some trimming, but I got it worked out now. So
Did you trim out the shroud, or?
I had to trim the inner fender well in the
Okay.
of the body, and make room for because the radiator's got here. I'll pull it out. Let me see. On the NASCAR chassis, the radiator's got like a little side auxiliary cooler, and I had to make room for that inside the thing. So inside the fender well, so I had to cut out some fender well right here and make room for it, and it turned out all right.
Oh, welcome back, AC.
You're going to add the
Rick,
lines so you can go do the cooling thing? Put the cooling lines in?
As much as possible.
I don't think
Rick
you got a
Sick
chance.
says,
I'm only
I'm
kidding.
glad you're home, Terry.
Who's
Rick
that?
Sink said, I'm glad
thanks,
you're home,
Rick.
Terry.
Thanks, Rick. Now I got your comment in the video yesterday. Appreciate that.
Yeah, sometimes some people can't see all the comments. That's why
I
mentioned it.
can't see them where I'm on my phone.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Okay,
you
you
gotta
can't
drop
now?
down the live chat. Terry, you could drop down the live chat if you click
What
on the
did you
live
do?
chat.
Did you break the radius rods?
Looks like that's going to fit in there nicely.
I need to mess with my focus here. Let me turn that off. And
Or did you bend them up?
radius rods? What are you talking about?
The little rods that were sticking out over here.
Bearing rods.
Oh, on the front, I cut them off because they're going to be a little bit shorter.
Okay.
Because I had to shorten this. Let me move it.
Yeah, it's going to mess up your caster, right?
I had to move this section back because like the radiator placement was all the way out here in front of the grill. That's how long this chassis is.
Where'd you get that chassis at?
NASCAR kit.
Oh.
This is my drive. Originally I was only going to pull the engine out of this, but then I started thinking, well, maybe I can figure out a way to use the suspension. And then I thought, well, if I'm going to use the suspension, maybe I should just use the chassis. So it turned into me cutting the shortening the back end and cutting
Making it fit. Yeah.
making it fit, and then just shortening the front end here. Now the front end, the only ramification is the radiator is closer to the engine block. So I was worried I was going to have issues with the shroud, the fan shroud, but I think it's going to work out okay. And I mean, the chassis looks like it was made for it.
Oh,
And
that's
I don't
cool
know
to
if you,
see.
I don't know if you can notice it, but these little panels on the corners are lowered from the base chassis line.
Yeah, they're inset.
And it's perfect because you can see the bumper mounts are right underneath there. So it's almost like it was made for it.
Cool.
Yeah, so I need to fill a little gap right here. I'm gonna put some styrene on the floor here, and then it'll be pretty darn close.
Look what Rick. Hey Miguel, look what Rick thinks that.
I've been working on this since 8 p.m. last night. Well, about 8:30. I was up till 5 a.m.
Wow.
Looks like I got something in the mail.
I bet it's not a model.
Oh, it's
No,
not
it's
a model.
already-
It's got to be car
it's a mo-
related.
It's a model built already, and John's going
It's
to
a
say,
car
I built
related
it.
deal.
And it's gonna take
I
credit.
built it.
It's
It's gonna take
stickers.
credit.
Oh man, I got stickers that say Mopar Nut 62.
Sweet.
My buddy sent me this. Unbelievable.
Who?
Look at that.
Who's?
Mopar Joe, just Mopar Joe on YouTube. He sent me
Oh,
these.
cool.
Unbelievable. It's his birthday and he sends me stuff. Okay, great. Wonderful. Makes me feel real good.
He needs to have more
Well,
birthdays.
now you got to send him something for his birthday.
Yeah, now you gotta send him something. Oh man. A Mopar Nut shirt with my Ram. Now I feel really bad.
That's cool. I like that light
Not
blue one.
one. He didn't just send me one. He sent me 3 of them. Great, wonderful. Thank you.
I like that shade of blue on that one right there.
So now I gotta get my kid. I gotta give my kid one. 'Cause she's gonna want one. She's right behind me, eyeing it up. And this was a kid size, so he even thinks about that. Oh, come on. Here, you can have it. Go away. Oh!
That usually works.
Usually,
Hand him
not all the
something.
time, Terry. Not all the time.
You can. Most of the time, though, you can hand them something, they'll leave.
I gotta get off my ass and get that stickers made. Send them to you guys. I'm gonna get some stickers made.
I should probably start sending out some of them. I bought had shop cards made so I could send them out, and I only send out like 5. I need to start sending more of those out.
If you want to send out stuff, you can send me out one of them Star Boss trucks.
You can send me one of them.
And that big rig I like so well that you got, the $200 one.
Starbucks. I don't remember which one that is.
Mopar Nut knows.
Lone
Lone
Star. Lone Star.
Lone Star?
Yeah.
Don't you have cameras downstairs? So
Yeah.
don't
See?
you have that under surveillance? Just turn them on so we can see.
Well, they were. I just saw one at the hobby store yesterday. $65.
Yeah.
That's not bad price.
No,
Nope.
that's.
They used to be 40 something.
Well, most of the trucks are about 65 now. $65.
Yeah. Yeah.
But isn't that a special grade of truck? Like a premium grade or
Oh,
something?
it's a Mobius.
Well,
Mobius
it's
is
a
more expensive than
it's a
anything else.
Mobius kit. Yeah, they're really good kits.
Okay, that's the difference. The Mobius ones.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really good kits. I should have bought it. I sent a picture to John to tease him because he says they're like $200 where he is.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Atlantis to come out with that Jungle Gym 1/16 scale.
I'll build that. I'll build that.
I was going to get the green machine or whatever, but they're out of stock. Can't
Green
get it.
Green
The
elephant.
Green elephant.
They're green. Yeah.
Yeah, I got them. I got 2 of those. I had to get 2 of those.
Well, at
They
least
got to come out with the other one too.
Yeah,
Well,
Chucky's. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said I was close. At least it's green.
I tell you, happy birthday, Chuck.
Chucky Monster's birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Chuck.
Unbelievable.
She's singing Baby Shark.
Yeah, I can hear her.
Baby Shark, do 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 do. Baby Shark.
Oh, somebody should.
Yeah, that's bad. I know it's bad.
I've seen that video twice, and that was way too many times.
It was too many times.
Yeah.
That's my youngest.
I'd rather watch the Numa Numa Man. Better.
Uma Numa, what's that?
You don't know who the Numa Numa Man is? Oh my lord!
Nope.
He was probably one of the first YouTube original stars.
sorry there, RT, Russ. Not my fault. Wasn't me.
Think of something else, RT. Think of something else.
Yeah.
Think of nice blonde, blue-eyed. They'll get it out.
Hey, JP.
Yeah. Long legs.
Long legs.
Would you ever get a hold of Sarah Jane?
No. Usually she's here today, but maybe she's in the hospital at the right now.
Wow.
I don't know.
She said she was going to be traveling and staying with a friend prior to
Oh,
her
yeah.
surgery, and she wouldn't have too much access to the internet there. So.
Well, I know on Colin's live stream he has on, like on Sundays and stuff, he mentioned that she'd been in the hospital, so I was just wondering, if she even got out yet.
Yeah, she was going to have some type of an operation and then stay with a friend for recovery, and she wasn't going to be able to do any model building or watching YouTube or watching much YouTube. So she'll be back. She'll be back soon.
Yeah.
She got the box. She got the box that I sent her, so she's got plenty to do.
Yeah. Well, that's like me. I'm just glad, I'm feeling good enough now that I can start, getting in here, and getting on live streams, and
yeah, it's good to see you.
Commenting on the videos that I do watch. I ain't been able to do that because it didn't feel like it. But
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna do. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Terry.
I was done.
I had a thought and my brain just said speak. I apologize. I'm going to do a 200 sub giveaway. I'm getting pretty close, and I'm going to give away that Pro Star. I'm going to go pick that kit up, and I'll give that away as a 200 sub giveaway.
How close are you to 200?
I'm at 190.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I was at 191 yesterday, so.
Mine are going up and down, up and down, up and down.
Yeah, it's the way YouTube is.
Yeah, I've noticed that on mine. I was 138 subscribers. Now I'm down to 136.
You're climbing pretty fast there.
Yeah, that's what I said on the video yesterday. For only to be on YouTube, to just be on YouTube for 3 months, that's hard to believe.
I've been on YouTube for like 10 years. I was never really trying to get subs, but.
Yeah. Well, if you look at my about,
how's it going?
If you look at the about thing that's on YouTube, on my channel, I've actually been on YouTube since 2015. But I just started making videos 3 months ago.
Well, for all the years prior, I posted a bunch of videos, but they were, just videos that I wanted to share with some friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Rick, you want me to count you in for the giveaway? Yeah. What I'll do is I'll do a 200 sub giveaway video, and then I'll take all the comments from that video, and those will be, I'll randomly draw from the people who comment on that video. There's like websites where you can go out there and you put the link to the video, and it'll go through all the comments, and it'll randomly pick one and tell you, which one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just like a random generator.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll give away the Pro Star. Maybe I'll go pick it up today.
If I had as many,
okay, here.
if I had as many subscribers as I have subscribed to, I'd be over 500.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, I'd be way over 800.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm subscribed to about 1,500 people or something like that.
It's hard to keep up, though.
Last Saturday when I was in the chat room, in the hospital, I noticed I didn't have Michelle as a subscribe. I wasn't subscribed to her, so I went in and subbed her that night. And I don't know if she subbed back or not, but she made 501 subscribed that I'm subscribed to.
Nice. Pro Carry, I'm gonna post a video showing the kit and telling about the giveaway, and then anybody who comments in the video will be included in the random draw, and whoever wins it, I'll send the truck to, free of charge.
Cool.
Oh, hi, Blue Streak. I didn't even see you come in. You must have sneaked
international too?
Pro Carry's sitting around 530. That's a lot of subs.
Is it going to be international, Meg?
I'll show you the kit. I'll be right back.
No, I mean the shipping. Are you going to do it for the whole world or just?
Yeah. I don't care where you are. I'll send it.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
I want to see the kit.
Yeah, I'll go grab one.
Yeah, he wants that kit. That's what it is.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab it.
I can taste it.
I noticed everybody right now.
I will get that kit at some point. You watch.
I noticed everybody.
What's that, Terry?
I said I
gotta drop out for a little bit. I'll be back maybe. I gotta get out of here for a second.
I noticed all the notification stuff I've been getting since 8 o'clock last night. So everybody's posting all their 48-hour builds. It's just one after another.
Yeah.
I didn't figure I'd see John's though.
Hi, Steve. How's it going?
Hi guys, how you doing?
Hey,
not too bad.
I'm ready to throw this Charger Daytona out in the street and see how many times it gets run over by a car. Which is why I'm not working on it, because it's got me mad right now.
Making a few moles today.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I just poured that, so I can't really maneuver it around.
No.
So I might stick it outside where it's nice and warm, maybe to cure a little faster.
I'm surprised they never brought out like a curing station so it would speed up the process.
I don't really know if you could really speed it up. I mean,
probably not.
Well, the resin you can speed it up if you put it someplace where it's quite warm. Usually I let mine sit so it's good and hard anyway. But as far as the rubber goes, that's 24. They say 24 hours, but if it's in a warmer temperature, it would probably cure a little faster.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I know. But who's in a rush?
What are you casting, Steve?
I'm casting a panel for the the camper. Just a second. I'm going to cast the panels for this. Whoops.
Okay. Oh, okay, for the camper.
Yeah, I'm casting the side and the front panel, and The back panel, I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that yet.
So how much is it going to cost me to get a set of those?
A set. Well, that's debatable. I don't know how long it's going to take me to do it. All I can do is like the sidewalls, the front panel. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with the back panel because the problem with this kit is the roof is like got some curves at the fronts and backs of it.
Right.
You know, it's they're just the kind of difficult things to cast.
Right. Procary, I will be. I'll keep an eye out for that video. I appreciate that. On the wall there, the one on the top is AR-15 in 300 blackout, and it's camo painted. I did the paint on it. The one below it is an AR-15 in 5.56 with a 20-inch or 18-inch barrel.
What do you mean, blue progress challenges? What do you mean? I don't know what
he's talking about the group build.
Oh, the 48-hour. Okay.
So here's the kit I'll be giving away. See if I can get it without the reflection.
Yeah, we can see it.
Hey, Chris, you want to look for it? So there you
I'm
go.
I'm looking.
Okay. Oh, I just wondering. I don't see her looking this way.
This is what I've
gone now.
And that's the Pro Star?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I paid for. I bought this one like a year ago.
That's the Pro Star, ain't it, Miguel?
This is the Lone Star. They have a Pro Star and a Lone Star, and yeah. I think the one I'm giving away is a Lone Star. That's why I'm showing this one.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. It could be the Pro Star.
Well, that's why I asked, because I know they make a Pro Star and Lone Star.
Yeah.
That's a sharp-looking truck in person, because I've seen them at truck shows before.
Yeah. And
I think it looked like a train coming down the road with that grill.
I have one that's open, so I haven't looked at it.
Don't do that to me, Miguel.
Holy! Look at that instruction manual. It's like a book.
Oh, now I know I want one.
Holy crap! This thing is like 50 pages.
Oh, now I know
They say it's the best big rig out there, and model kits that is.
For the price, it should be.
But that many pages got to be detailed.
Yeah, you got that right.
Let's see here. Let me find.
It's got over 300 and some parts on it.
Yeah.
I think that's what it says. About 350 or something like that parts.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of them. Maybe I can get my group build for my big rig done now if I'm able.
That would be the newest kit out there, wouldn't it?
Yeah. The Pro Star, the Lone Star is from Mobius.
Yeah, but I mean, they're the newest truck kits around.
Yeah.
Everything else has pretty well been reissued, unless you're buying European trucks, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big cab.
And you don't have to assemble it in 50 pieces, which is awesome. I hate when you have to glue all the sides together and the floor and the roof.
That one German kit is like that, Miguel?
Yeah.
That's like that W900.
Siemens built that a couple times.
Shamey.
Yeah, shamey.
It's like the W900 Aerodyne that I'm building. It's the cab and everything's all one piece. The frame's all one piece. It makes it a whole lot nicer.
The clears. Oh, ooh. Here's what I like.
Yeah, it's really nice chrome too, eh? Even their cars and trucks that they built are pretty good.
Yeah, they build really good kits.
Yeah.
Don't Mobius sell the regular tires for those tractors or big rig kits?
Yeah, they sell like the super single kits.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
I'll be right back. I think somebody's at my door.
Man, this is a great kit. Oh, here's the interior panel right here. See, it's like one big panel. Here's the cabinet, like the vertical cabinet. Maybe it probably goes that way. More door cards.
I'd have to detail that thing.
Yeah, this would be the one to do too.
I'd have to cut the doors open.
It's raining like hell outside now.
Is
it's raining like crazy.
Oh, look at this. I didn't notice this, but look at this. The fenders. If I can get that in screen here. I got the fenders like molded separately. That's cool. Man. Might have to crack this one open next.
Yeah, Chucky, he built that ProStar, and he did a beautiful paint job on it.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. If you want to see a guy paint, you got to check this guy out.
Chucky?
Yeah. He's one of the best painters I know.
You know what I love?
He uses all automotive stuff.
You can tell a company cares about their product when they do things like put a paper insert in between the chrome sprues so that they don't rub off.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that bumper. Wow.
Yeah. You can do a lot of things with that thing.
Oh, the visor.
There was one guy on YouTube, and he put a little screen in the back where the sleeper was, and some movie playing on it. I don't know how he managed to do that, but he did.
Well,
cool.
Ernie put a flat screen in his kit, but it wasn't a real thing.
I'm sure
I think he just got like an old phone, maybe.
Oh yeah,
I just took the screen out somehow.
I'm sure they included the airline and everything for that too, didn't they, Miguel?
Actually, let me look.
Hi, Ray. How's it going?
I'm not seeing airlines.
You'd think they would have put that in there.
It might be because on the 1-to-1, it's like you know how they like to move them up under near the fifth wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put them down the chassis.
Yeah, instead of behind.
Yeah, no problem, Chucky. I say how it is. You're one of the best painters that I know of. And a great builder too.
He said that like an afterthought. And a great builder too.
Just keep that thinner off your table, Chuck, so you don't use it as water.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, it's a good kit.
Yeah, Chucky likes doing a lot of the Tamiya kits too.
I love Tamiya kits.
Yeah, he likes doing those pocket rockets, or what do we call them?
Pocket rocket?
Yeah, or bunny rocket or whatever. My son likes them too. Liberty Walks. Yeah.
Yeah, Rocket Bunny and Liberty Walk. They do like the wide body, like Nissans and Toyotas and such. Chucky Monster says he built the ProStar.
Yeah. I said I think he painted his blue, like a metallic blue.
Cool.
That'd be a cool kit to give away, Miguel.
Guys, I think I'm going to go. I got a few things I got to take care of. So y'all have a good day.
Okay, no problem, Chris. You have a good day too.
See you, Chris.
Y'all have fun.
He's gonna go buy that kit.
Yeah, that's the thing he's got to go do.
Something just came up.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
for some odd reason.
Yeah, no problem, Chucky.
He learned by watching YouTube. Yep, I learn a lot of stuff by watching YouTube.
Yeah.
Yep.
I learned 2 girls can drink out of 1 cup.
Yeah, yeah, but some people pick up a lot faster than others with certain things. It all depends how you explain how you're doing it too. Like if you don't explain it properly, and you're missing a few things, then people won't learn from it.
Hey, Ray. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet, Chucky, that dinner episode. I'm not going to tell anybody else. They'll have to watch the video.
I destroyed my chassis.
Yeah, you were saying.
I took it outside to paint it, and I sprayed some white primer on it, and then I dropped it, and it bounced off the porch into the yard, and so there's cobwebs all over it. It was wet when I dropped it, so it rolled around in the grass and the cobwebs right up against the deck. Man, I busted my 4-link.
Oh,
busted my panhard bar. And now it's all like rough. I literally am going to have to sand each bar, like every millimeter of each bar, because it's just like there's shit all over it.
That's like these Tamiya stands. This will pop off sometimes.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me too. Yeah, you were talking
about I had 2K clear on the body at the time.
Oh no!
You don't have a
What's that, Terry?
It didn't just
put
a scratch in it. It put a crack in it.
I have a spray booth, but it's full of shit right now. So I thought, oh, it'll be easy. I'll just go outside, take me 30 seconds, and I'll spray it, and I'll show you what I did. This was my mistake.
Yeah, he did, RT. He worked really hard on that chassis.
Come on out of here. So I thought I was a smart guy, and
probably been a lot easier if you just emptied out the spray booth.
Yes, yeah. So I took this little metal bracket off of my Tamiya paint stand, so it goes in, like this. So I took this off, and I put the little metal wires inside the rear axle, and it's a little bit too wide, so I had a little rubber band pinching these together, holding the chassis by the axle with the wires sticking inside the axle shafts. And then I was just holding it like this, and I was spraying it. Well, the rubber band broke, and so this popped out of the axles. The chassis fell, and that's how my mess happened.
Wow.
Well, as they say, that's modeling.
Yep. I don't know. I'm a little discouraged by it, but I'm not sure. I haven't decided if I'm gonna rebuild it or spend the time trying to fix it.
Especially when you put that much time and work into it, and then it, all
well, that's good, Chucky.
It wouldn't be so bad if it happened, when you first started, instead of getting so far along. But usually that's when it happens. You get everything done, and the very last end, like doing the final paint job, putting the clear and stuff on it. That's when you drop it or get a bunch of stuff in it, and then you gotta go start all over again.
Let's see if I can get this to focus real quick. I'll show you. You can see the cobwebs. I don't know if you can see that here. See the cobwebs?
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're all over. You can see little fuzzy things all over the place.
What kind of paint is it?
It's just flat white primer.
No, is it
Like I said-
testers or?
It
Yeah.
is Rust-Oleum.
Oh,
And like you said, you're going to have to pretty well sand each piece separate.
Yeah,
but what if
But-
we put it?
it's also possibly just an opportunity because there are several things that I was unhappy about the way that I had done things, and so I could start over and then correct the things that I was unhappy about. So, I mean, it's possible it might be an opportunity for me. I don't know.
What if you just put it in stripper and stripped it?
Yeah, I could.
That
Just,
might take a lot of the paint off too.
hey, Miguel, just leave it like it is and tell everybody that that's Pro Street that's been sitting for a long time. It's even got cobwebs up on it.
It's a barn find.
Use that to your advantage as a detail.
Yeah, that would work.
It's not a model, it's a diorama.
Yeah.
I'd try something like awesome. You get awesome out there?
Okay, later, Chucky.
I don't know.
Thanks for coming in.
I don't think I've heard of that. I have stuff that I strip paint with. I use purple.
That's what I
Should hang
use.
out
It's
with us sometime,
called
Chucky.
LA Awesome.
Yeah,
You can buy it at the dollar store for like $1 a bottle.
that's right. Yeah,
I
we
use
get it up
this.
there in Canada now.
And it really works better or just as good as Super Clean does.
Yeah.
Oh, does it? I haven't tried it yet.
It's a degreaser and but it'll strip chrome. I mean, it's
Yeah,
real
we
good.
have that at the Dollar Tree, I think, here.
Yeah.
And it's only like $1 and compared to about $6 for Super Clean.
Yeah.
You can buy plus you can buy the little refill or the spray
I'll
bottle.
tell you what happened. Hey, Miguel, I'll tell you what happened with Chuck. He had two bulls sitting on his table, but he didn't know the first one was thinner, and he was wet sanding his car, and he dipped sandpaper in thinner
Oh no.
after he put 2K clear on it, and it was his best paint job. That's
Yeah,
what he
RT.
said.
That's kind of my premise. RT says it's always easier doing it the second time. I thought, well, I had fun building it the first time, and I thought, well, the second time should be easier. Oh, hold on, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, John, didn't he make a video about him doing that? Dipping it in water or thinner instead of water?
No. He just said that that's what happened.
Oh.
Because he had his grandson over and he didn't. He had the water for his grandson.
Oh. I thought I'd
Yeah.
seen a video of somebody doing that.
No, he said it in the video what happened.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Well,
giving a giveaway
maybe that's
too.
maybe that's where I heard that, but I know I've heard somebody say that.
What caliber
Yeah,
is it, Chucky?
He's giving a giveaway too, Chucky.
Oh, cool. Well, hopefully he's at Cabela's buying it right now.
He lives close to Andy's hobby shop.
Oh, Andy's
Hey.
Hobby Headquarters.
Yeah. He's been there a couple times already, buying stuff.
I would be too if I lived in Arizona.
Yeah. I think he just lives up the street from there.
Yeah.
Pro Carry says use acrylic that really doesn't have an odor. Been spraying it in the basement where I'm not worried about overspray. Oh yeah, that's my problem. Is I'm in a bedroom converted into a craft room / office, and overspray. From experience, you don't realize it, but a year later, you'll find you have a layer of paint on everything.
Oh yeah. That's why I like with the airbrush, you have less overspray. You can control it better. And plus, it doesn't smell up your place that much.
All
I
those
do most
old
of my
kids.
painting out in the garage, but it just depends on the weather.
Yeah.
Sometimes it gets pretty humid here, so I haven't got to paint anything this summer.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of unusual for New Brunswick. Usually, it's raining all the time.
Well, that's what I mean. It's so humid here.
Yeah.
That's the way it is.
You
That's
know.
the way it is here. That's what makes my breathing so bad is where the humidity's high.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I think it's been around 65, 70% here a lot.
But after staying in the hospital and getting that steroid shots, every 4 hours, it usually lasts me about 4 to 8 months or 4 to 6 months after I get out. So I should be good to go for a while. I mean, the last couple of days I've been able to get up and come in here and move around without even getting out of breath.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah.
Here's the back of that camper. As you can see, it's got some
Oh
contours in
yeah.
it.
Oh man.
So that's kind of like impossible to cast. Well, I mean, a good caster could do it, but no, I'm not going to mess with it. I'll just change my outlook. Yeah, I'm not building this stuff to sell. I'm just building it because I want to be able to build another one or two of these campers.
Where did you buy that? Because I'll go buy one if I can find it.
Oh, if you could find one of them, it comes. I sold it. Didn't you, John Paul, buy one of them for me? They come in a box. Well, this is what the box they come in, eh?
Miguel.
And it's got it's got also the wedge trailer on it.
Oh, I've seen that. It's like a combo. It has both in it.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I remember seeing that now.
I'm surprised they haven't brought. Well, they brought the wedge part out, the hauler, but they haven't brought the. I'm surprised they haven't brought the camper back out. But they'll probably bring that on the back of a Chevy pickup, is what they'll do.
Yeah, probably.
If they're smart.
Well, yeah. AMT
Who knows?
round 2 does. That's basically all they do is just reissue older kits. Go through their stash and find out what they got and reissue it, and they're doing pretty good.
I wonder if it'd be pretty hard to cast the back part of the chassis, like a tubbed out chassis. Would it have to be a 2-part? Would it
has to be 2-part.
Yeah. And then you would have to have a tube, right, to run in the middle of it.
Yeah, you have to have a way of getting the resin into it. Plus, you have to have a way of getting, making sure you get the air bubbles out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, you could build yourself a little vacuum chamber.
Yeah, but that's another story too. Like if you look at some of the runners with the parts on, sometimes you'll see a runner will go to nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's basically when the resin or the plastic goes in, it goes past all the parts that it has to fill, and then it has a place to go. Like I've found some kits you'll find like a little round disc on the part.
Right.
That's just so the plastic can go somewhere beyond the part. So if you do the same thing when you're casting resin, it would have probably worked. I found that if I cast certain things, if I go to work and put like if I take a needle and drive it right through the other side, then that resin will go through that little hole.
Wow.
Now, it may not go all the way through, depends on the thickness of your rubber, but it will go into that hole. I mean, it's not being, and that's just under normal atmospheric pressure. It's not like it's in a pressure pot.
It's probably a good idea to do that in places where you find that you get air bubbles.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like if I'm pouring like these, I'm pouring a set of rims, the Keystone mags.
Uh-huh.
And they were the ones out of the Johan Barracuda kit.
Okay.
So when I'm pouring something like that, I take the rubber and I just kind of drop the rubber in the center of the spokes, right? So that it's only a little bit going in, so it kind of rolls down and kind of spreads around. You don't put a whole lot in because if the more you put in, the more chance of getting air trapped.
Right.
So you're just putting a little bit in, so it's kind of going in and flows all along those parts, right?
Yeah, you don't
So
want
you might have to do that 3 or 4 times, but it's better than getting a big air bubble in it.
Yeah, you don't want to pour it real fast or anything.
No, and you don't want to pour too much either. Like when I get to the point where I'm putting the resin in, I do the same thing. I'll take I got a little stick or a needle or something, and I'll dip it in the resin, and I'll just dip it in that part in certain areas.
Yeah.
And then once I get those small areas filled up, then I'll pour some resin in.
Hi, Rick. How's it going?
Less chance of getting air bubbles by doing that. And I usually take my part that's all ready to do, and then I put it on some stand where I can tap it with my fingers.
Right. Yeah.
So that'll get the resin to come up through.
Oh, okay.
Like say if it's a small, say it's, well, I got a mold here now. It's probably 4 by 6 or 7 inches. If I went to work and stuck like a stick under that, so it's in the middle of it, and then you can just kind of tap it.
Uh-huh.
So it kind of rocks back and forth, and the bubbles will come up through.
Right.
Like I've never had really any big problems with bubbles. The only time I've had problems with bubbles is if I'm pouring something small, and I'm not using like a needle to put the resin in.
Right. Yeah, I've experienced those issues. I've never cast resin.
Yeah.
Except this one time. Just recently, I tried it, but
Hi, Rick.
Hey, Rick. In the past, I did a lot of casting of plaster to make little. I have all these silicone molds for little bricks, and to make like medieval castles.
Yeah.
All the little stones and bricks and turrets and windows and stuff. And so I mean, I've had similar issues casting in the past. I've never tried casting with resin before.
Resin's nice because the stuff I use, they say it sets up, and you've got like a 5-minute work time with it, and then basically it'll set up in 3 minutes, which is good because once you get the stuff poured, and if you want to pour like 5 sets of wheels, you can just pour them and then pop them out and pour another set.
Hold
on. But I just do this more or less for myself, but it's kind of like habit forming. It's like buying model kits. It's like, geez, a lot of resin. And I cast a lot of parts, but I cast them mostly for myself,
Yeah.
That resin's really hard on your lungs, though.
Hard on your what? Your lungs?
Yeah.
I think that's only if you're sanding it and that. I don't think that's actual working with it. I don't know. I mean, maybe so.
Well, I was thought that it was just a strong smell from the resin itself.
Yeah, I don't notice any smell from this stuff.
It depends on what kind of resin you're using.
Yeah, I suppose.
Like the resin I use for my 3D printing resin, that has got some really harsh smells that you have to have a mask on while you're using it because it's really harsh when it comes to like casting resin. It's not really, the fumes are not really bad for you in the sense of like molding 3D printing resin, but when you sand either one of the two though, that dust, you definitely do not want that in your lungs. Yeah,
I've heard it's really bad for you.
It's almost like the equivalent of breathing asbestos.
Right.
That gets in your lungs and sits there in your lining of your lungs, and it's all kinds of bad.
No, let's not talk about that. Anyway, I've got a piece. This is a piece of flooring, right? Okay, it's a plastic flooring and that. I don't know if you can see the pattern on the back.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I went to work and I made a mold of it, and then I cast. Where am I at here? Where's my camera? And I cast that piece.
Oh, nice.
So if I wanted to go to work and say I was doing a big rig and I wanted to do the interior, I could cut these panels up and put them on the inside.
Yeah, you could. Or actually, that could also work for like if you're doing like a flooring of some kind of flooring. And some of you could use that for like even sci-fi stuff. Like sci-fi
yeah.
Easy enough.
And I mean, you're not really limited to how big a piece you want because this stuff is a sheet is 1 foot by 2 feet. you know.
Yeah, true.
And but I just wanted to do the small pieces. But yeah, if somebody was into sci-fi and they could pick up a piece of that stuff, like you say, and cast the flooring, it'd be awesome.
Oh yeah. I save all uh, my 3D print or my printer stuff, my rafts I use. I save like these guys right here. These are the rafts I put down my plastic parts in.
Oh
And,
yeah,
it has a texture on it.
yeah,
And
I see that.
You can use that for like some kind of flooring too. And,
Yeah.
like I don't waste any of my I save all my plastic.
I do too. And the wife says, "What are you saving all this stuff for?"
Because we're gonna use it at some point in time.
Like, I tore this old, the Keurig coffee pots.
Yeah.
Well, it stopped working, so I got to tear it apart, right? So I tear it all apart, and I come up with this weird looking thing. So I said, well, I don't have a use for that, but I know a couple of guys that build tractor trailer rigs. I said that would make a cool, thing to put on the trailer, right?
Yeah.
On a flatbed.
Oh, like a big piece of machinery or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's like when I got out of the hospital. I gathered up all the model car supplies that I needed from the hospital. like these little cups here that they brought the condiments, the salt and pepper and stuff in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Some of them had lids on them. They're real good about putting parts and stuff in.
Right. Yeah.
The band they put around your arm to draw your blood and stuff make real good fan belts.
Oh yeah.
True. I didn't actually think about that, but you're right.
Plus that big pan that they give you, you can work model in. I even take the IV hose because you can cut it up and make a rubber radiator hose or something out of it.
Oh, you can always find some use for something.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing.
They told me, said, well, what do you want that for? I said, because one thing, I paid for it. The other thing is because I can use it to build model cars.
I was just at the store the other day, and I bought a bunch of little cups, these tiny little cups, and these little condiment packages that have lids.
Yeah.
Oh, those are perfect to have around.
Those little plastic cups you bought there, Miguel, those are the same size that they bring you in the hospital to give you medicine in, too.
These ones or these little ones?
The little ones.
Yeah.
I probably got 100 of them.
There's a little. What the friggin' thing is that? I can't find my camera. There it is. There's a little cup I use. And I buy these.
Yeah, like that right there.
Yeah, you get these at the drugstore. I think they're I don't know, $3 for 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cheap. I mean, they're pretty good. And this is what I mix my rubber in. It's my rubber in this. Where is it? Where are we at?
Somebody else trying to come in?
Yep. Well, this actually had grapefruit in it from the Costco, but they're just a great cup for mixing up your rubber, eh? Or resin if you're doing a resin. But
hey, John,
they work real good.
Welcome back.
Dude, I go to the dollar store. Hey, Mofar, I go to the dollar store and freaking buy those cheap plastic cups to do all my paint mixing in.
Yeah, well. But there's I don't know if I can find this photo.
Dollar store is a good place to find modeling supplies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I used to get my nail polish there.
Yeah. Just hobby supplies in general. I watch some craft channels where they build like dioramas and stuff, and he's always getting stuff from the from the dollar store.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Especially the beauty section.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll get little toys, like little figures, and he'll turn them into like scenery pieces, like, paint them up like they're statues, like for tabletop gaming.
Yeah.
And there's all kinds of stuff you can get at the dollar store.
Yeah, there's a guy that I watch. I don't see him too often these days, but he does he does sci-fi props and makes mini movies.
Oh, cool!
And he does that. He'll go to the dollar store and just buy a whole bunch of different toys and stuff, and make a kit bash and build a pretty decent looking starship. It's like bingo.
It's like a lot of people don't know that, but if you buy the large size fake fingernails, you can take one of them and make a real hood scoop out of it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or take two of them and glue them together and make like a Pro Street, or not a Pro Street, but the teardrop type of
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
air breather. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, the scoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, the scoop. You can take two of them and flip. Put one over top of the other one,
Right.
and actually make a scoop out of it.
Well, that's like some backs of the bucket seats. If you look at them, they look like a cowl hood scoop.
Yeah.
Actually, for 3D printing, you can actually get a lot of stuff for dollars from the dollar store too to assist with 3D printing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of things you can pick up there that normally you'd spend more money for elsewhere. A lot of times, my wife, because sometimes we'll go down to the beauty section or go down to the beauty store down just one town over from us, and she'll buy me my Q-tips, my sanding, the sanding sticks and stuff like that.
Right.
You get all that from the beauty store. And
Sally's Beauty Shop.
yeah, I mean, I went there one time and bought a whole bunch of I bought Q-tips and sanding stuff, and she kind of looked at me and I said, "Hey, believe it or not, for my hobby, this is a good place to buy stuff." She says, "Okay."
Oh yeah.
It's like years ago when they back before they put all the X-rays and stuff on disc, and you actually had the film. I would go to the X-ray department at the hospital and ask them if they would give me all their overexposed X-rays, and you can take it and cut it up and make your windows tinted.
I never thought about that, but yeah.
Another good thing to use is overexposed 35 millimeter film.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did that before.
That would make a hell of a good tinted window.
But a lot of people don't think about, the chest X-rays. You got that great old big sheet of X-ray, and you got black tinted windows. Just cut them out and put them in.
Yeah. Well, it's like acetate in general. I mean, I bought one thing of acetate, and I've only bought one thing, and the rest of my acetate I get from packages, like whatever comes in a package. If the acetate's not scratched or damaged, I cut it out into squares and I stockpile it. So now I got clear acetate for windows for probably about 300 models. And it's just packaging that I just took. My wife will come, she'll bring me the piece of packaging, and she'll be like, "Hey, do you need this for anything?" And I'll be like, "Oh, I could use the acetate from that." And I'll cut it up and put it away and throw the rest out.
Nice.
But
another thing,
again,
if any of y'all, if you know anybody that smokes, the foil that's inside the cigarette pack,
yeah.
If you take it out and look at it, it has got a pattern on it that is pretty well close to the pattern on seatbelts. You cut it out and make seatbelts out of it.
Oh yeah.
I did not know that. I'm a smoker, and I never really thought about that.
Yeah. Look at the inside of your pack and see if it. My son smokes. The reason why I know this, I had to quit, but
I should.
That's like the cigar boxes, the old cigar boxes. They had really nice wood for the back of the pickup box for a truck.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the brand I smoke, the paper is just paper. There's no pattern on it.
It's not aluminum foil looking or foil looking.
No. But I used to smoke a different brand of cigarettes, and I know what you're talking about. Thinking back on looking at that foil, there is a pattern on there that kind of reminds me of a seatbelt. So I remember.
But it's just like I always said. It's just how far your imagination can go, what you got to work with.
True.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but when you think about it, Terry, from the old days, we never had the aftermarket stuff.
Well, yeah,
that's
the reason why.
So our imagination is more there.
Yeah, and that's why back when we was a building, or when we was kids and stuff, like you said, we didn't have all this aftermarket stuff. I've even took my mom. She used to go to the beauty shop every week and have her hair fixed, and for some odd reason, I don't know why, but she used a silver hairspray. That's what they put on her hair to, make it look silver looking. I guess it was one of the things back then. I don't know. But I didn't have paint to paint one of my '57 Chevrolets one time. I used that can of silver hairspray. Worked just fine. Come out
Nice.
perfect.
Yeah.
Well, you can still use hairspray actually right now on models for weathering effects.
Yeah.
We used to use thread and beeswax for the spark plug wires.
Yeah.
My two rusty models that I've shown you guys, the Volkswagen and the old 41 Chevy, I use the hairspray technique.
Yeah, I like the hairspray technique. It does a good job if you want to do like chipping and stuff like that too, or salt. Salt works well too.
I tried the salt method and it didn't work for me. I wasn't doing it right, I'm sure, but the result that I got was not what I wanted, and so that's when I went to the hairspray technique, and it turned out for me.
Salt works. Go ahead, Miguel.
I was just going to say now, to clarify, I don't do the chipping technique. What I do is more of a I light sand it until it looks like it's worn through, like the paint has faded to the point where the rust is showing underneath.
Right.
So I'm not doing a chipping, and I'm sure the salt is better for that, but
yeah, the salt works good if you're doing like pitting effect works really good with salt. But if you're going for straight out paint chipping, then the hairspray actually is a better choice because you can actually do more chipping effects. Because salt's granule, so it will create more of a spotty pitting kind of effect.
Make it look like you've been down a gravel road one time too many.
Yeah, kind of like on the front of cars, how you have your pitting. Yeah,
yeah.
It'll mimic that really well.
Welcome back, Blue Streak.
Hey, Blue Streak. I'm on the tail end of finishing these parts for this damn model kit. Oh, I'm not building the Missouri anymore, by the way.
Why not?
Oh no.
I made them. Well, I never opened the kit when I bought it. I just bought the kit, and I made the mistake of opening the box last night to look at it. Yeah, it's 90% flash.
Wow.
And there is literally only about 6 steps for assembling it. It is a very undetailed, and I was just like, I see why it was $10.
Wow, simplistic, huh?
Worse than simplistic. I mean, I've had snap kits more detailed than this ship.
Wow.
So I don't know what I'm building now at this point.
What brand is it again?
Revell, old Revell.
That's what it was. The problem. Yeah, they're probably using the old mold. They're using the same old mold. It's not good up.
Yeah, this is definitely extremely old Revell. This is nothing new. I do, if I can find it, I do have a Saratoga model, I think.
I saw some pretty cool Battlestar Galactica ships at the hobby store the other day.
Oh yeah, they got some nice ones.
Which one? Which hobby store?
Hobbytown, USA.
Okay. Let me check that out.
I've got some of them. I've got the Viper.
What brand is what, Blue?
Yeah, I'd like to have that.
I got both Battlestar Galacticas. I got the reimagined and the original by Mobius.
I just want the Vipers. I want the Vipers.
Yeah, they had a Viper. I didn't look at what the price was, but it looked like a pretty neat little kit.
Was it the original series?
I think Blue was asking you guys a question.
The new one.
Blue Street Customs. Because you guys were talking.
You're asking the same question I'm asking. What brand is it?
I'll go find it. Here, give me a minute.
Yeah, there's one of the side panels I printed up for the.
Oh, cool.
Hobbytown, USA.
This is the right side piece. I gotta print the left side.
So Mobius is doing kits. This one here, this Viper, is a Mobius model 132 scale Battlestar Galactica Cylon Raider, and it's $31.
Does it look like a
pancake?
Like a pancake, or has it got like fangs? Like look like fangs?
It looks like a couple fangs.
That's the reimagined. That's the new Battlestar Galactica.
Reimagined. Okay.
Yep.
Does anybody watch that show?
I did.
I watched the whole thing.
Oh,
The whole
okay.
series. It wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't as good as the original TV series because it was a lot of drama going on with the show, and there were times I didn't want to watch some of the episodes. But the overall show itself was pretty cool. The ending was awesome. Uh, it was different. I'll say that
Yeah,
much.
they played on 253 Comet. That's what I watch.
I mean, it definitely doesn't compare to, of course, Lauren Green's original.
I was going to say that's the one that Lauren Green played in.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's what they call the reimagined
He
Battlestar
should've-
Galactica.
He should have stayed on
Come
Bonanza.
on.
I like Lauren Green.
He should have stayed.
Wasn't Little
Ponderosa.
Joe in Battlestar?
Oh, I could not see Little Joe in Battlestar.
How about Pernell Roberts? Was Pernell Roberts in there?
Oh,
as
my
a
goodness.
Cylon?
He's got to say Paul all the time though.
Oh, those are the Viper Mark IIs
Yeah,
from Reimagined.
35 bucks.
Yeah, those are tiny ships, by the way, Miguel. Those aren't really big. Those are small.
Didn't Pernell Roberts have a TV show that he played as a doctor in?
Yeah, it was oh
Did he?
man, something MD.
The what?
Marcus, no, was it an old TV show?
The old
Well,
TV
Marcus
show.
Welby or something?
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
was it?
What?
No. Welby was somebody else, wasn't it?
I know he was something other MD, but
Come on, JP, you're really old. You should know this.
I can't remember the name of the show. No, Marcus Welby MD was a
No
good
comment.
guy.
Yeah,
And
I
then
remember.
you had Chad Everett played as a MD on a medical show too.
Well, now you're gonna make me look it up.
Yeah. Look it up, Mopar. Look it up.
Yeah, there are not too many wooden still ships to build RT out there.
No, those are hard to come by these days.
I think Micromart still sells a few, but not very many. And they're pricey.
Yeah.
Oh, now
Oh.
this is tiny.
Oh, that's photo. Oh, that's a photo etch.
That's what she said.
That's not what she said to me.
Oh, yesterday. God, what was it? Never mind. Somebody said something, and somebody said that's what she said, and I said, and it was something about, implying that he had a big thing, and I said, oh, you must have overheard somebody saying that. As in, she wasn't talking about you, in other words.
You mean Trapper John MD, right?
There you
Oh,
go.
Trapper John. Yes.
That's it.
Oh, Trapper John is from MASH. That's a
No,
different
it's
one.
not.
No.
Trapper John is a TV
No.
series.
Yeah, with Pernell Roberts.
Started in 1986 somewhere, 1979.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I told you, JP, a computer can make you look really smart.
What's the one that
Okay,
was the
Mr.
doctor
Magoo.
from MASH?
Okay, Mr. Magoo.
I thought that was Trapper John.
Hey,
Yeah,
Sparky,
it's
how you
Trapper John. Who played Trapper John?
doing? Trapper John. Oh,
Oh man, I know who he
Hi,
is.
Ernie. How's it
He
going?
died a couple
I can
years
see his.
ago.
I can see his face too.
He was a Republican too. That's probably why they killed them all.
They
I can't remember his
suicided him.
You talking about Alan Alda?
No,
Alan
No,
Alda is the other guy.
his friend in the first couple series that was later replaced by B.J. Honeycutt. What was
Yeah.
the first buddy's name?
Yeah, B.J. Honeycutt. What the hell? Who's that?
Wayne Rogers.
Yep, Wayne Rogers.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Captain Trapper John McIntyre.
Okay, then who's Honeycutt then?
Honeycutt is B.J. Honeycutt. I don't know what his name is. Let me find it here.
Ah, man, I can't remember.
Mike Farrell.
Ah,
Oh, great. Great, Ernie.
Guys, I'm going to have to sign off for a while. My battery's going dead on me.
All right.
Okay.
My
Good to
screen's
see you,
a good.
Terry.
All right, who
Screen's
played
getting blacked up.
Winchester? See you later,
Good
to
Hobby.
see you again.
You gonna be on very much longer?
No,
John?
no. I gotta go pick up my son later.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself, Terry.
All right, I will.
Good to see.
Thanks.
Good to see you again, Terry.
Good to be back
Yeah.
on here again, guys.
See you later, Terry.
y'all have a good weekend. Take care until we can do it again next time, maybe.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Anytime. Anytime.
See you guys.
Okay. Bye.
Oh,
Who played Winchester, Miguel?
David Ogden Stiers.
Damn it, I had it, and you had to take it out fast, didn't you? Yeah, I would rather go with Winchester or Trapper.
I love that show.
That's because.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
I've got the weathering and wash all done on the Vorcha. I don't know how well you can. I don't know if you can see it with the.
Kind of a little darker on the red.
Yeah.
The gloss coat darkened it a little bit, but I spent the night last night working on getting the lights micro crystal cleared. So they stopped there shining, and I also was able to get on I put on the front caps for.
No, that's his own shop, Blue. I think that's his own shop, isn't that, Mopar?
Yep, that's my own little spot.
Yeah.
My home world. My home world.
It looks pretty big here from here.
The only thing left I gotta do now is just give this thing a dull coat and work on the stand. That's it. I have to sand the sides of the stand because I had to cut the plastic insert piece I put on.
There you go, Ernie.
Just getting there.
Ernie's going to come in
good.
for a few minutes.
All right, Ernie.
Looking good, Rick.
He wants to show his Nomad.
Oh yeah, notice how Nomad's coming along.
Yeah. Let's see that.
Yes.
I'm gonna give me a coffee before he gets on to that.
Better hurry up. Gotta get it. Say 2 left. That's left. Okay.
I even forgot what day it was today. I thought it was Friday.
That's okay. I woke up at about 11 o'clock. I looked over and I was like, oh, shoot, light. Get up.
I thought about messaging you, but I thought, it's Saturday. He knows it's here.
Yeah, I overslept. I mean, I was one of those. I was gonna get up early, and I was up late last night working on this Forza, and I just ended up just crashing.
I was up till 5 a.m.
Oh Jesus, Miguel!
It's a 48-hour build. I only have 48 hours.
That's true. That's legit.
And I have work I'm supposed to do today, so that's going to take up probably 6 to 8 hours of my day.
What do you got to do today?
I got to patch a bunch of Windows servers. It's an application server that runs our voicemail platform globally.
Oh, work.
Yeah, like 14 servers. I got to do Windows patches, and I got to do application patches, and.
Oh, damn.
Okay, here's
All right, I made it. I made it.
Hi, Ernie. How's it going?
Oh,
Hey, what's up, guys?
I see that scoop you got there.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that's looking. I've got a Nomad too.
Well, you know how the hood is supposed to hinge from this body line here?
Uh-huh. Yeah, you said you were going to wrap it around
I mean,
the
mine
fenders.
different.
That's
It's
cool.
gonna cut it out. Now it's gonna slide out and up.
Yes. It
Slide
goes forward.
Oh, that is so cool.
That is.
Yeah.
I like that better. That's way better.
Gives you more access to the engine.
Yep.
And
real.
and I love the
The
way you
hardest part of-
included the
The hardest part
headlights
about it
there.
was,
Damn, Ernie.
yeah, the hardest part
Lights.
was trying to make that little ring around the bottom of the headlight,
Oh, yeah?
Imagine.
so that when the hood tipped,
Blue.
Cool.
That
I think
turned
we
out.
all nickname ourselves from something in the past. Blue was trying to say he had his own shop at one time, and that's why it's called Blue Streak Customs.
That's
Oh,
cool.
nice. I can see
Blue
that.
Streak. Blue Streak reminds
And
me
then
of
here,
trains, though.
Yeah, a little bit.
this here I had to fill in, so that's where the original hood hinges were.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So I filled that in, and I made some
Yeah.
more inner fenders
Art,
here.
RT is saying to you, Ernie, he's not going to build another model car again.
You know,
That's what it is.
it's funny you say that, John. I have to be 100% honest here. I saw a Nomad, a big scale Nomad. That kit, I think it's probably the same kit that Ernie's working on there. And then it immediately in my head I said, well, there's no way it's ever going to live up to what Ernie's doing. I'm not building that thing.
Hey, you want to cry? Go look at Simi's lighting, okay?
Oh my goodness, that guy.
Oh, Spunky's gone already. That was fast.
Jam internet.
Oh, he's
I was
back.
enjoying that.
He's back.
Giving it the old in and out, huh?
That's what she said.
Clockwork Orange, Clockwork
All right, here's the
Orange.
carburetor that they sent in the kit,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It looks kind of simple.
which to me really doesn't even look like like I said, to me it just didn't even look like a carburetor.
It's very
No,
simple.
they don't.
So that was when I 3D printed.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
that looks good.
Nice. That's a
Yeah,
beautiful
put that
print.
full screen.
Yeah. Make it bigger,
Yeah.
John.
Yeah, make it bigger. That's what she said to you.
John,
What is
every
that?
time you look, John, every
Wow.
time you look down, you have tears in your eyes.
I know. And not me. It
Oh,
works
yeah.
as long as it's working.
They're tears of joy.
That's right. Tears of joy.
That's all that comes out of his.
Hey, I had a kid at 50 something, so my stuff
Yeah,
works.
me too. Me too.
Yeah, it
That's
looks
Is that
good.
a is that a
Damn,
is that a
Ernie.
center hung holly?
Yeah,
Cool.
I wish
Very
that
nice.
Like I
Nomad
said,
kit
this is-
had all the drag parts in it. The 1/25th scale one had.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
and then like
that
I
thing's
said,
not. You can't
this
even
was the-
compare that thing. You can't even compare the kit part.
No.
No, they're badly detailed for that kit, Ernie.
yeah.
Hey, Ernie, just FYI too, if you ever run into a situation where you got the 3D print something, but it has to be super detailed and your printer's not going to do it, let me know because I've got a resin printer.
I've got a resin printer. I just got to get the parts for it.
Oh, well, mine's operational, so if you ever need help with anything, just give me a holler. I help you out.
Sounds like
Alright.
the engineering service from Star Trek. Mine's operational.
I do because I do it for RT. I do it for RT all the time. I'll help print out parts for him because he doesn't have a printer or anything, so I do stuff like that. So
He
if
mentioned
you need
that in his last
if you need a
video.
hand, let me know.
All right.
I'd be more than
Like I
happy to
said,
help
I'm
you.
still working on these inner fenders here
Right.
from where I cut obviously the fenders off of the car. So now I'm going back and replacing the inner fenders on it.
So you're
Did
gonna
you-
blow that whole thing apart, right? To paint it, right?
I know.
Did you repurpose the kit hinges, or did you scratch your own hinges up?
Those look scratch.
Yeah, those are scratch built,
Well, they look good.
or not scratch built, but they're 3D printed.
Yeah.
Ernie, what
Definitely
happened to your
scratch.
what's with your resin printer? What happened to it?
I didn't realize that my resin was leaking,
Oh,
and it got
crap.
inside and ruined the light that's underneath of the
The
yeah, the
LCD
LCD.
light. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, that'll do it. They'll trash it. Yeah. So you got to
So, yeah,
get
there's
the
the bottom
new
of the hinges.
inner workings. Oh wow. Oh damn, that looks good, Ernie.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, I just got a resin 3D printer not too long ago that I'm messing with, and I finally got it to where I was having issues with it sticking to the bill plate,
Yeah.
I had to actually end up taking a little bit of sandpaper and sanding down the build plate a little bit, put some micro scratches in it to get it to work right. And now, so far, because I've been printing some of the parts for this 3D model build that I'm working on, like some really tiny rail guns, and it seemed to be working now. I've had like 7 or 8 successful prints in a row without failure. So, but
And then here's
resin printing can
the
be tricky.
dash decals I ordered for it.
Oh,
Cool.
what is that?
Oh, yeah.
Gauge cluster, yeah, that's cool.
Oh,
Dash
Isn't
decals.
that automotive
yes.
detail?
Hey,
Isn't that
Spark,
the
have you
name of the
seen
place?
the 3D printed instrument panels for airplanes? I can't wait till they start doing cars.
Yeah.
You can do that in 3D.
Do that in resin, they come out really good.
But this here is printed on cardstock, so they just wanted you to cut it out and then stick it in there with some glue.
And then put a piece of
So
clear
what
on
I'm
it.
going to do is I want to go ahead and scan this in my printer and then print it out on regular decal paper.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That way I can put lights. That way I can put lights behind it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That'd
I
be
mean,
cool.
honestly, I think that would look better with lights behind. It'd look better like that.
See that, Miguel?
Yeah.
So keep crying.
You ruined
Don't
it
cry.
for me, Ernie. You freaking
Don't
ruined it
cry.
for me.
Listen to Don Yost. Only compare yourself to your last model. Don't compare yourself to
Ernie.
anybody else.
Ernie's connection must be pretty bad.
Keeps cutting out.
Yeah. Or he's on his phone.
That's why I go with Cat 5 everywhere. I don't believe in the wireless crap.
I run wireless. Works just fine.
Sometimes you run into problems.
Yeah.
Especially if you got hackers.
Okay.
It's a lot easier to hack into a wireless than it is a wired system.
Oh,
Wow.
with a hacker, it
That's-
doesn't matter if it's wireless or wired.
That's quite a bit for
Oh, yeah.
over $1,000.
Yeah. What was that anyway? Was it the Cuddy Start? Was that a Revell
Yeah.
kit?
No, that's a wooden kit,
Oh, wooden
I
kit.
think. Yeah, I think
I
so.
thought it was a Revell because he said it was simple.
I don't know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Ernie's having a lot of problems with his internet. That's what it seems like.
Just for being part of.
RT's right about the kits on eBay. If it's an old kit, that's a Revell kit. Yeah. What was the kit that Revell used to have in their what do you call it, club? The kids club?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I remember the boat.
I built the Viking ship from the club.
Oh, yeah.
I remember building that.
Was that the last thing you ever built?
Well, I was what? I was maybe 13.
It was the first thing he never built.
First thing. Well, I'm always gonna be taking this shit, ain't I?
Yeah.
Yep, Ernie, or Mopar, you are truly just stuck with that one right
Hey,
now.
stop mixing me up with Ernie, okay?
Sorry.
I don't want to be that productive.
Okay, how do I post a picture here? I forget.
You
Share
share at
screen?
the bottom. Share screen at the
Yeah,
bottom.
I see where it says
Right
share.
here.
Yeah,
Well, then you click on that,
yeah.
and
then
then
I
you
got- it
post
It says video file or share screen.
Video
share
file,
screen.
There we go.
and then you select the file that you want to share.
All right. And then John will see it, right?
Yes.
We all will see it.
We'll see it.
Well, John will see it, and then he will have to make it full
Yeah.
screen or whatever. He'll have
That's
to.
if he recognizes it and knows which button to put.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, my file won't open. I'll try that again.
What'd you do? Corrupt it?
Oh, that's strange.
Gotta figure out why that's working like that.
That's what
Oh, yeah, it's a Revell kit, John. You're right.
Yeah, I figured it was the old club kit, the plastic kit.
Yeah.
It's okay.
$1,000 though. $1,000. That's a lot of coin.
Jeez.
For a plastic
Way
kit?
too much.
Yeah.
No way. $1,000
Well,
for
that's what
pink
you.
Way.
tickets. I wouldn't do that.
No, but that's what he said. How much it is on eBay?
Jeez.
That's crazy. I had
Well,
that kit.
Which kit?
This Cuddy
The
song.
cuttery. Yeah. Cutty shark.
You want to
Or
hear
the
something
boat.
really? Hear something really crazy? This model that I'm 3D printing right now. I found a
Yeah.
guy on selling the same kit that I'm 3D printing, 3D printed and assembled for like $500.
But is it painted?
Nope,
You should
unpainted.
sell it. You should sell one unassembled for $250.
Right. I looked at that and I'm like, I've got a 3D printer. I'm going to 3D print it myself. I'm not going to pay you that much money. I mean, granted, it's a lot of parts. I mean, it's 104 parts, so it's a lot.
There's somebody somewhere in Europe, and he casts all these old race cars type of cars,
Yeah.
and the cheapest one is like $800. 124 scale.
You
Wow.
can keep them.
Yeah, that's what I
Right.
said.
Yeah, hell no. I mean, I'm not going to spend that kind
Wait a
of money.
minute, at
The most I ever spent
184
on a
scale.
model.
Well, he's probably casting kits that aren't being produced anywhere, so I'm sure somebody wants them.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure people are going to pay the price.
Yeah.
I'd give him 150 for a 1978 New Yorker. That's it. No more than 150 bucks.
No.
I mean,
So that's
I don't-
that's like eBay too. Like they just threw everything out of proportion with a lot of stuff.
yeah.
They all
I
think
mean,
it's
but some,
gold.
you know, with some stuff when it comes to like 3D printing or resin or PLA, I can understand why sometimes the cost can be up there a little bit because, you know, there's a lot of post-op or post-prep and after prep with plastic that you got to do, and I get it. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of time-consuming stuff. So yeah, you're paying for the labor too. So I get it, but
Well, there was
Yeah.
one guy. He was selling 4 rims that he 3D printed, and they were like $80.
for 4 rims,
Just 4 rims.
oh my god,
If
that's
they-
no, see, that's no, I don't buy that. I don't buy that. I'd be
I
like, you
don't
know what?
even think it costs them that much in resin, to be honest with you.
No, for four
No,
little
right.
rims, we're talking rims like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's literally like a quarter of maybe a quarter cup of resin.
If they were
Yeah.
Out of a
machined,
big bottle.
okay. If they were machined on a lathe, maybe.
Yeah, but if these are resin printed from a resin printer, no, that was a rip. He's trying to rip you off.
Yeah.
I would charge if I did that for you, John. I'd probably charge you like $5 for all
Yeah.
4 of them, just because that literally
Right.
be how much it would cost me to print them.
I will hold you to that.
I
Miguel?
see
He said
from-
John.
Miguel,
he
you didn't
said
hear anything.
John.
I heard that
That means
now
I-
with
Sending the
resin
files
caster,
now.
What was that,
with the
John?
resin casting, you can even make tires now because
Yeah.
you got a
Yeah.
black resin stuff for
Oh, yeah.
it, rubber resin.
Well, you just paint it. I mean, there's rubber paint out there. There's
Well, they
No,
also
no, like
There's
well,
different
there's a
barometers.
guy, a skill model something. He was showing in the 3D printer, and he had this black liquid,
Yeah.
and he made
was-
tires on the 3D printer with it.
Well,
and
they
they were
got
rubber.
polyurethane in black. They got polyurethane
Yeah,
in black.
you
They got
can,
rubber in black.
you can buy clear. You can buy the resin that I use to print with. You can buy black, clear, gray, translucent.
Yeah, Alumilite. Alumilite
colors.
has dyes for that.
Yeah, you can buy translucent red, green, blue, yellow. I mean, there's literally almost as many colors in resin as there are in PLA.
You can make the
Almost.
bushings
Okay.
for your car in those colors.
Ernie, I'll let you a message, Rick, and chat.
Okay. Oh, Friday or Saturday next weekend. Friday or Saturday for what? My live stream, Ernie? Because I usually do
Oh,
mine
the
on
wiring.
Sundays.
No, he's asking about the wiring stuff. I asked you
Wiring.
about. You know, for
Oh, yeah,
light,
the
light.
Zoom. Yes, the
Yeah,
Zoom meeting
for
I'm talking about. Oh yeah. I get off work. I'm home by 4:30 or 5 o'clock on Friday. So if you want to do any time after 5 on Friday, I could do that. Just shoot me an email or shoot me a text. You got my number. Shoot me a text, and let me know if that's after 5 on Friday is good, and I can get with you and see what help you out.
I think it was Shamey in one of his videos. He was showing or maybe it was somebody else, but I think it was Shamey. He was showing he had a little like a pill container with like
yeah,
four containers, and he had all
yeah.
the different little colored what is it, SMDs? Is that what they are?
The SMDs are the flat
Yeah, tiny little flat.
square.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a service mounted diodes. SMDs.
So he had a box full of those, and those things are tiny.
Oh,
No
yeah, they
kidding.
are.
I mean, you could use those on a 24 scale kit easily for headlights and tail lights and.
Yeah, those things are super flat. Okay, cool. I'll shoot you a text, Ernie, on Friday when I got everything up and running on my computer, and then we can go from there. That sounds good. Yeah, I forgot I told Ernie I'd do a Zoom with him so I could go over some electrical stuff.
Diodes are nice to use because they're super easy. You can only wire them the right way or the wrong way.
Right, and if you wire them the wrong way, they just won't light up.
Yeah, they just don't work. I mean, it's easy.
Well, diode, when something's a diode, it can only go through one way.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
But diodes, not all diodes light up, though. There are diodes inside your alternator.
Is Skype still the same as it was years ago? Because I usually use Skype, program Skype.
I've never actually used Skype, to be honest. I usually just go to like the Zoom, because I have Zoom downloaded, because when I was doing my therapy sessions, I was doing a Zoom meeting with my therapist, and we did it all the time on Zoom.
Yes, John. Skype is essentially the same as it has been for the last many years. They've added features, but for the most part,
yeah.
It's
But now you have to pay for the service, isn't it?
Yes, John. Say it again.
I don't know.
I don't think you pay for Skype anymore, unless you pay for like the different version of it.
I think if you want to do like calling, like telephone calling, you have to pay for it. But I think if you're just using it to talk to other Skype users, I don't think you need to pay for it.
No, don't think they charge for that.
Only in business do they charge, right?
Skype for Business is actually a different platform, but yes.
Okay.
So Microsoft used to have a chat program that was like that, and Microsoft bought Skype, and they rebranded their own product as Skype for Business, when in actuality it wasn't the same product. It was a similar product, but they bought the company so that they could eliminate the competition, and then they just rebranded their own product as Skype for Business.
So this is the Gates way, right?
What's that?
That's the Gates way.
Yeah.
Hey, you got some program. I can use that. Oh, and by the way, don't finish your program. You don't need it to finish. Just keep updating it. Don't finish it.
If all goes right today, this will be done. Completely done.
Stop jinxing it. If all goes right. It's going to go right.
Well, the hardest part was actually the blackwash. That was kind of a pain in the ass, but...
You ever thought of doing any figures from the Star Wars? Rick?
You mean as far as printing or painting or both?
Yes.
Both.
Actually, I've kind of considered it because I've watched a few videos where, like, I've seen Darth Vader figures, stuff like that being printed. I haven't never tried printing a figure on my resin printer yet, and I was kind of thinking about doing a small one for test. Because I can
Oh,
print
okay.
an action figure size print on my resin printer. So I was thinking about it, but I've never painted figures before, so I'm kind of like I don't know.
I did vinyl figures for my son. I used to buy them at the comic book place.
Okay,
They're about this tall,
yeah, I've
and
seen those.
he liked the Batman and the Spider-Man, but the
Okay,
vinyl was so easy to frickin' paint. I enjoyed it actually.
and vinyl actually is good if you have to if it's out of shape, you can put it back in shape easier than you can plastic.
Yeah, you just boil it.
Yeah.
You just put boiling water on it.
Yep. Ooh, what is? Oh, Vader. What is he?
He's in a death roll. He's in a death roll.
Vader's being attacked by a crocodile. I love it.
There's toys everywhere. Doesn't matter where I go.
Because there was somebody on Facebook and he did the Predator, and it was 3D printed, and oh man, it was pretty amazing.
Yeah, I was the other night.
I think his name is Mike. He's on 3D Creations. I think it's called 3D Creations on
Oh,
Facebook.
3D Creations. Yes, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's got like 8 or 9 printers going at the same time.
Yeah, he's got a bunch. He's got I think he's got more now actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually there night. I think it was there night. I was looking through not Tinkercad, through Thingiverse, and I was looking at Star Wars stuff, and I ran across a couple of figures that I thought, I might actually try putting those on my resin printer. Okay, Ernie. Or Mopar.
John
Sorry.
is playing
I keep calling you
again.
Ernie. Why do I keep calling you Ernie all the time? I don't know why.
He's Mr. Magoo.
Mr. Magoo. I like Mr. Magoo better.
No, it ain't Mr. Magoo. That would be Jim Bucket. Too much.
Okay, guess what, Mr. Magoo? There, do a drive-by again. I will shoot the living heck out of that ship right now. Come on, right there.
Let's see it fire phasers. What do they call the phasers?
Disruptors.
Klingon.
They're called disruptors.
Exactly. I'm not that much of a Star Trek nerd. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. I forgive you this time. Only this time. But.
Okay.
Listen, Ernie.
You know who John reminds me of? Benny Hill.
Benny.
Look, Benny Hill's story is not a good one. It's a sad, sad story. Benny Hill was a sad, sad story. He may have been a funny man, but he didn't live a funny life.
Well, look at Robin Williams.
Yeah,
On screen he was very funny, but his real life he had some problems.
He's in turmoil.
Yeah.
I saw him a couple times at the Yuck Club. George Carlin too.
Oh wow, I would love to have met either one of those two, to be honest.
George Carlin, he was pretty young when he died.
Yeah.
Vader versus Vader.
What's that?
I forgot how old was Carlin.
He was 46.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's
Vader.
young.
Vader, I am your father, Vader.
Well, they do look alike, so yeah, I guess I can see the resemblance there, Mopar.
But George Carlin, he was always stoned every time he went on stage.
George Carlin is the man. I don't agree with his politics, but his comedy is superb.
He was in Niagara Falls all the time. Him and Robin Williams. I saw them at Yuck.
You gotta watch George Carlin on Ed Sullivan. That'll really make it for you. He's in a suit, 3-piece suit.
Was he political? I didn't know he was political.
Yeah, he attacked everybody.
Oh, I'm
the way
okay
you're
with
supposed to be. The way you're supposed to be.
Hey, John, off a beaten subject. You want to hear something really, really interesting last night? So I was cutting some plastic with these side cutters. Let me get where you can see it. And this is a new set, but this piece right here, the entire piece, snapped right off when I was cutting through plastic last night.
Is that the Exron? Is that the Exron Model Master version?
No, this is I forgot. No, this is an off-brand.
Well, off brand.
But I was cutting through the plastic and I heard this snap tink, and I looked down at the cutters and the entire blade snapped right off the metal. The metal snapped right in half. I was
I've
like,
had that happen
what?
before.
Do I still have? Oh, you know what? I still have it here. Let me get it out. I'll show you.
You're supposed
Very
to use the
interesting.
bigger cutters for the bigger pieces of screw.
Well, it wasn't that bad, so I kind of was like, didn't think it was, that's the. Let me get
Yeah,
it
I've
right.
had that happen. Definitely had that happen.
It's like,
See those
whoops.
new snippers that they have out now? They're like almost $100.
No.
If you're gonna do that, there's one on Harbor Freight.
By some Japanese outfit, Grunic or something.
I believe it though. I
There's one on Harbor
buy
Freight for
these.
40.
Hey, I buy these, and they're actually a lot better quality than the first ones I showed you. And I buy these,
Yeah.
and I like these because they've got.
How much
they're
were
super
those?
refined. These are under $10 on Amazon.
I'm gonna try to get those.
I just buy the toe snips.
Yeah, I
These
use
are the ones that STM's got.
I like these because they have a really flat
Yeah,
bottom
that's
to them for doing flush cut.
That's the same ones they got.
These are the type I have.
That's the same ones they got at Harbor Freight.
They're a little. They have more of a flat surface here.
The more meat
and
on the blade.
Yeah, and they're a little more pointy, so you can get into really tiny spots with these. I actually like. I bought saved for my wife, and she loves them.
I was gonna pull the trigger on that. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, just get on Amazon and look for punch-in side cutters, and you'll see this. You'll see these right here. I think they're like
that exact same pliers is at Harbor Freight for $40.
Oh no! For how much? 40?
Yeah, 40. I ain't paying 40. That's why I hear 10.
No.
Yeah.
Get these off Amazon. They're under $10, a lot cheaper, and they're really. And I've had these are really good. I love these. My wife wanted a set of these. She's like, "Ooh, I like those. You want a set? I'll buy you one." When I hear the words, "Ooh, I like that," I'll buy you some.
Wallet comes out.
All together now. All together now. Ooh,
That's
we
what
like
she
that.
Having a wife involved in hobby work is fun too.
Oh yeah.
JP, did you see the HBI guy's Ford kit, the one with the trailer?
I haven't seen any of his new stuff yet. Any of his videos yet.
He came out with the Ford trailer and the Ford race car, and the one pulling the car, the race car, at all Fairlanes, I think it is.
I gotta check him out.
Yeah, I want John to see it because he hates them.
Who is it?
John, have you been told today?
Oh,
hey, John,
HBI?
have you been told
Yeah.
today?
I watch that guy. I'm not a big fan. Here, Mac.
Yeah, well, at least John gets taken care of. He's got all his free stuff, free equipment, free apartment. The taxes pay for a lot, right, John?
Oh yeah, right.
Where did Curb take off to?
I don't know. Yeah. Now that you said it, I just noticed it.
I looked up and I was like, I don't see Curb.
He fell asleep
he's up
on
there.
the off button.
He's
he
on
fell
screen.
asleep. I know he fell asleep.
Yeah.
He probably fell asleep.
There he is.
I need to see. Oh, there he is.
Well, I'm here.
He's listening to us. That's what he's doing.
I went and put my parts, my resin stuff, my latex outside in the sun, and I was hoping they'd dry up, harden up quicker.
Oh yeah.
And I couldn't get that picture to post because it says video file, and then I click on the picture.
Yeah.
All right, go.
Where is the picture?
Ah.
Well, there's one there. And I click on open, and it says your browser is having trouble sharing this video. But it's not a video.
No, it's just a picture.
Yeah.
Well, is it a JPEG? What is it?
Oh, let me look and see. That's
Might be a format problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Sometimes it won't open something. I can't hear Mig, though. Can't hear Mig. Can anybody hear Mig?
No.
He just turned it off. I think he turned it off.
No, it's a JPEG.
That was his JP impression. JP on acid.
Sorry, I had to plug my headset in.
What are you trying to do? Compete
Was
JP?
that a work call, Miguel?
No. Oh, it was one of the scam calls. Oh, your purchase at Amazon for $300 will be processed unless you press this button and talk to one of our agents. And
Oh, you got one of those too. I got one for $400 the other day.
I got one for $5,000. And I was like, what?
I got a text on my phone saying your Amazon purchase of $445 or something is ready to go through, and I'm like,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's a scam call.
Yeah, it is.
How about the one for Social Security? Your Social Security number has been locked.
You got that? No, suspended.
That too.
Mine's
too.
mine. I get a
I don't
text saying
exist.
your Social Security number has been suspended due to possible security breach. To rectify the matter, please call us at, and it's like, scam.
Yep.
Yeah, but if you're older people...
We have it here in Canada that somebody will call you up and says, if you don't talk to one of our agents, we'll come in to your place and we're going to arrest you. So the one time I pushed the one and I talked to the agent and he goes, yeah, are you such and such a person, and do you have $7 million tied up in like 9 different banks? I go, excuse me?
I wish.
I do got $7 million. I'd like to throw a whole $7 million out right now.
Nobody from the government's going to call you. They'll email you or send you a letter.
They'll send you a letter, yeah.
Well, they just pick you up and take you away.
Yeah, well, they could take me away. I'll get a free meal on the roof over my head. I don't give a shit.
When it's $7 million, they knock on your fucking door.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they'll knock on it, all right. As they're
I just couldn't believe it. Like, I wish I did have a $7 million.
Well, you get a model, and you get a model, but not you.
My wife got that call one time too. Said they were going to come to arrest her, and it's like, okay, well, find out what time so I can have coffee and donuts ready when they get here.
Yeah. What kind of donuts do those cops want?
I'm going to probably say powdered and jelly filled probably is the usual norm. So she's like, but they're not going to do shit. That's a scam call.
They don't call you to tell you they're going to come arrest you. They just show up.
They even gave her a time though. They said at around 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? Wow, that's good. Okay, so I'll have the donuts ready. I told her, my wife said, you forget, I work in the business where I actually deal with police officers almost on a daily basis. And trust me, I know the procedures, and they're not going to do that. That's horseshit. They're not going to come to arrest you.
Oh, yeah.
Not for
not
for a bill. Yeah, they're not going to arrest you just because you owe an outstanding bill of like $5,000 that they said she owed.
Hell of a warranty on my '85 Chevy truck.
I get a lot of those too on my work phone. We're calling about your warranty. It has expired on your vehicle. It's like, well, that's nice. I don't have the vehicle for the warranty, but if you want to give me the vehicle for the warranty, that'd be fine.
I think the thing that irritates me the most, which it's not a scam call, but because I'm in IT, my email is out there as being like involved with the IT department at my company. Right. So they'll send me email or they'll leave me a voicemail saying, hey, we talked about this previously, and I just wanted to touch base with our, getting you guys set up on our product, as if, we had already had a discussion or something. I'm like, first of all, no. Second of all, no.
Third of all,
and third, no.
And if you want to go for a fourth, it's still no.
If we had a prior conversation, I would know this, and
you know IT. You would know that.
In fact, I'm perfectly fine with somebody calling and saying, hey, I'm with this company and we have this product and we'd like to talk to you to see if maybe your company wants to buy our product. I'm perfectly fine with that. But don't try to fool me into this conversation by saying we already talked about this, or I worked with some of your peers and we need to have a discussion about this to move forward, as if there's already something in the works.
Yeah, which is bullshit.
I'm not going to play that game. You just lost a sale because even if it's a good product, I'm not buying it.
Well, no, their delivery sucked.
Yeah.
They need a better delivery than that. I mean, a more honest delivery would be a lot better.
Yep. Just based on your
still trying to figure out how to share that picture, Steve.
Yeah,
it's not going to work.
Oh.
Yeah,
so you can display the picture on your own computer and then share your screen instead of sharing the file.
Well, I tried to do that, but when I tried to do that, I get the screen of us.
Well, yeah, that's fine. And then you pull up the picture so that you're looking at the picture, so that your screen is showing the picture instead of your camera, and John will then share it with us.
Okay, let's see if I can do that then.
Huh.
So after you share your screen, whatever's on your screen is what we'll see. So you need to be looking at the picture.
I need to be looking at the picture, but the picture's on my screen.
After you share your screen.
Sharing.
Okay, let's let me try this.
And then you pull the picture up, and John will see it down in the corner. Or down at the bottom or whatever, and then he can show it to us.
Actually, I'm pretty proud of myself that I've actually had very few failed prints with this this big project I'm working on.
Well, that's good.
I'm actually very happy.
Did you get your final parts printed yet?
I am getting ready to print the final part. The final 2 parts today.
Nice.
One is the other side that I showed you, that I just showed you earlier. I got to print the right side of that, and then I got to print the nameplate that goes on the side of the ship. They actually provided a stencil-like nameplate.
Nice.
And then all I got to do is bag it up into its prospective sizes and put the directions into a box and put it with my model collection for built later.
And sell it for $500.
Or sell it for $500, yes.
Huh.
I mean, I don't want. I could do, put up and never build it kind of thing. Like, well, where did Mopar go? I was going to say Mopar. Oh, there he is.
You mean Ernie?
Or
you see anything, John?
Okay. I got it.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was Mr. Magoo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Ooh.
That's all 3D printed.
What is it?
Wow.
It's a race car. It's called the Mercedes Birdcage.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with those cars back in the late 50s or whatever, but
yeah.
Wow.
There's a guy in somewhere. He's done the whole thing in 3D.
I thought it was you, but okay.
No, not me. I haven't got that kind of skill.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is crazy awesome.
Yeah, I mean, even the engine's all 3D.
Oh my lord! And the brake the calipers, the rotors.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Okay, later, Blue.
I don't know. I'm not sure what scale it is, but
look at the upper control arms.
Oh yeah, I got a couple other photos too, but I don't
Some nice
know.
detail on those linkages, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those linkages look awesome.
Midway between the engine, look at those 5 bars all going into each other.
Oh, up at the front by the chassis, like
right there, right by the middle of the engine is, and you see the chassis. All 5 bars go to. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Yeah. Could be.
Mopar,
could be 6.
Mopar, look underneath that. Look at the tubing or the piping underneath that.
That's the
part
exhaust.
you're talking about.
Yeah, for the exhaust. Yeah.
That's wow.
And then he
I
had
must
to do
see
the
if I can get
manifold.
the guy's name.
Wow.
How do I close this picture?
That's it. I'm not building.
I will close it.
I'm done building.
I'll close it. There we go.
You're done building, but you
You never started. You never started.
You were done a long time. You were done a long time ago.
No comment.
I gotta find out what site that came from.
Be quiet, the old peanut gallery.
Let's see. Okay, let's race. I'm gonna try to find it.
I saw that before. I think his name is Cody. Cody something.
Gee,
But
I can't remember.
I seen that chassis before though.
I'll tell you what, that's a very well detailed print on that. That has to be a
Oh, it's
resin print.
insane. That's just insane.
That's a resin print right there. It has to be. That kind of detail you're not gonna get off a FDM printer, not by a long shot. FDM printers are nice, but they have their limitations. That's why you should have at least. That's why most people should have at least one resin printer in their arsenal, just as a one to do like the really fine detail work. Like I wish.
Yeah,
when
but I can't imagine 3D print that, Rick. That's got to be a lot of components.
Oh, that's.
Oh yeah.
Not to mention just a lot of design time.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. That's beyond. I mean, that's awesome, but that is a lot of. That's dedication.
Yeah.
Seriously. I mean, I tried designing my own starship and printing it up, and the first time I got into this, and
I want Miguel to build that truck
really
right there. Share that truck, John, if you see it.
What truck?
You don't see it up there? Share.
Oh, okay.
What truck are you talking about? The one behind you, Mopar?
No, that's a different. No, you ain't got me.
What are you talking about?
No, here's another picture.
Oh,
yeah, okay.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a lot of components, John. That's a lot of 3D printed components.
Wow. That's a distributor?
Yep.
Yeah, up front is a distributor, yeah. I find it really hard to believe that's 3D printed, but...
Well, if it's resin printed, I believe it.
Yeah.
You can get that kind of detail in resin print.
Wow.
I mean, I printed 4 railguns for my ship that were super, super tiny, and they came out perfectly detailed. So, yeah, it's possible.
I mean, if you look at the distributor, it's you can definitely see kind of texture on it.
Are those layer lines I'm seeing?
What car is that again?
It's a Maserati. I'm not 100% sure what it was called, but it says something about birdcage. Like the chassis was called a birdcage chassis.
50s?
Yeah, I'd say late 50s, maybe early 50s.
2
I
millimeter
think it's it might be a Mercedes or Maserati. I can't really remember now.
Curb. He might have used like a really super fine nozzle on that print, because you can get like a 2 millimeter nozzle that shoots out really super thin plastic.
Yeah, well, pretty awesome looking stuff. Whatever it is.
No, by far it's beautiful. I mean, that's some good quality print right there.
Yeah, he's got to have an engineering degree or something of that nature in order to design that.
Yeah.
Well, he copied the real car. He copied the real car.
Well, it's pretty hard to get blueprints. Yeah, it's pretty hard to get blueprints of that scale of a car, John.
Yeah, and you still got to have a level of engineering skill to do something like that, or at least know some engineering stuff.
Yeah.
It's like I know. I mean, I took, like, when I was in school, I took like one of my courses was mechanical drawing, so that helps a lot with physical construction and stuff like that. Because
if you have programs, a lot of programs, you could do it with it. You can buy programs to do it with it. You have the money to pay for the program.
Mopar, we don't hear you, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I hear him.
I don't hear him. Is he talking?
You don't hear him? Well, he's not now.
Mopar, say something.
Hello!
There you are.
Hello!
I hear
you. Am I out there?
No, we're not here. We're just your imagination. You're seeing things.
There he is. He's got the right thing. That's the same search I'm looking at.
You're senile at your age. You're senile at your age, John.
John, he's going to be haunted with the models of the past that he never built.
No.
He's going to have 3 models come back and haunt him. The model of the past that has never been built, the present, which is still sitting there, and the one that he has yet to do.
Was this the Christmas Carol? You
Hey,
stealing
Rick, it won't be
camera
pet,
material
it
now?
won't be pet cemetery. It'll be Marlowe Cemetery for John.
Oh, look at
Right.
that. John's got a good. Man, did you wake up?
Yeah, I did. On the right side of the bed too.
SDM, you got JP awake.
Wasn't me. You
At,
did
at
it.
least two of his brain cells floated to the top. There it is. There it is.
Ooh. Oh,
That's
is that
what
the
I was
guy's?
trying to
Oh,
Yeah, no, that's the actual car.
Shelby.
Oh, this is a
No.
model that you're
It's
looking
a
at.
model. Yeah.
But I don't think this is the same one. I don't think this is the same chassis, but it looks similar.
Yeah.
Because it's a bird cage.
Yeah.
Well, I lost it.
Oh.
Yeah, see that one there? Looks like it says number 5. I can't really tell.
95, still alive.
No, that looks like Shelby.
This one? This one? Where do you see the word 5? The number 5?
No, the number 5 down below that and to your right.
It's the red one, right? The one that says comrades.
Yeah, right above the CMC, right above that.
It's got the trident. What does the trident stand for? In cars, it's got the 3. The fork, trident fork. What is that? Maserati.
Maserati. It's a Maserati bird cage, is what it is.
Yeah. That's what I googled here. Is Maserati birdcage scale model.
Birdcage. That's why it's got the trident on the side.
Yeah, let's see, where's this thing at here? I don't know. Oh, I can't do that, can I? Yeah. Yeah, it comes up with Wikipedia. It's in Wikipedia. It shows a really good. And there, see there, that one on the yellow. That looks like the chassis there. But
how about that red one?
I can't really read that what it says. That looks like it. One the chassis that's sitting on the yellow board. Yeah, that one there.
The oak wood. Looks like wood.
That doesn't. Yeah. I don't think that's the same chassis though.
Well, I can't really see the screen here is kind of small, so.
He's got size problems.
Leave JP out of it.
See, that looks like one chassis there. Yeah, well, that's different. But see, there's different years, so they might have changed things around. The body, there's the body that looks like it's done in resin or something.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Right, the fenders look like they really pop out above the rest of the body.
Yeah, they do. Well, I mean.
Oh yeah, if you see the real car, like that red one over to the left, that looks like the real car.
I think I got a picture of the real car. I don't know if
yeah, like that one there. See how the fenders pop way up?
Oh yeah.
That's a slot car too.
Yeah, but still, that's the real car is designed like that too.
That's what I'm saying. That's the car I was talking about, the red car.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. That is a CSG or CGSC.
that would be that'd be the registration number. Yeah, that's what that is. Maserati birdcage. Shelby Riverside 1960 limited edition.
Well, that's the same car here, it looks like.
It does. Because you're losing the fender detail because of the white.
Yeah.
Just imagine getting into an accident with that.
But yeah, I only closed it. But that's,
imagine doing the real frame. What a nightmare that'd be. Oh man, drawing that frame would be a nightmare.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's just
Try to build a frame like that.
Well, that's what I mean.
No.
That's why he printed it.
I wouldn't even tried designing one like that.
And we won't ask John because God Almighty, he'd be in the grave by the time you finish it.
Actually, no, you might be resurrected by then. Yeah, you won't. You'll be in the grave and resurrected by the time he starts that, so you'll be fine. You might actually get it.
Anyway, I got to check, make sure I write down what Facebook site that was on.
Yeah.
It's a cool car, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I like it. I'll
You
show
still don't see that picture of the real car, do you?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there were pictures of the real car there.
No, I found a real picture of the chassis itself.
Oh, really?
But I don't see. Does John see it?
What's that?
I don't see it. John might see it.
John, do you see that what I'm trying to share?
No.
Man, I can't get that to go.
Just hold on. Oh, okay. I see it here. Yeah.
There it is. That's the real car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look how thin.
But that's
the bars are.
Yeah, but see, don't forget now. There are different versions for different years. So this might be an 1860, where the one that the guy's done his, it might be a 61 or 2.
Yeah, but similar. Look at where the exhaust runs through.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But the tubes are much thinner. The tubes are
he must have got
thinner.
the plan somewhere.
Definitely.
Oh,
yeah. He didn't copy that unless he got every one from every picture from around the
Probably
internet.
had to have blueprints or something, Steve.
If you get enough pictures, if you got enough reference pictures from the internet, you could do it.
Because I know there's a guy on Facebook, he sells blueprints for rails. If you're doing a dragster of different years.
Well, those guys that build them out of metal.
But it's not bad. Like, he charges like $30, I think, is for a blueprint. That's not bad.
Yeah. Not for a good blueprint.
Yeah.
But you can copy one that's in plastic already.
Yeah. Yeah, but don't forget the dragsters, they were different wheelbases, John, over the years.
Yeah, with different wheelbases, different makers. You got the log chassis.
Yeah, log chassis was the one of the most famous ones.
Yeah, that chassis is under the Charger, the Mr. Norm's Charger.
Yeah. Well, I gotta close up shop, guys, because I gotta go get my son shortly.
All righty. Good talking to everybody. Catch you later.
Like building with chicken wire. Okay.
See you, John.
Thanks for coming.
See you next Saturday.
Take care, John. I'll shoot you an email and let you know if I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow night.
I'll go back to work.
Yeah, you work. You work, all right.
He'll be thinking about it.
Okay, guys.
See ya.
Whoever is in chat, thanks for coming. We'll talk to you later. Bye for now.
Later, Blue Streak.
Bye, guys. Later, Blue Streak.